take a hold of what belongs to me. It's time to walk away with no apologies. Voices in the mirror start quietly. Now they're screaming black and take a hold of what belongs to me. It's time to walk away with no apologies. Voices in the mirror start quietly. Now they're screaming black and take a hold of what belongs to me. It's time to walk away with no apologies. Voices in the mirror start quietly. Now they're screaming back at me.
So welcome back to the Garena Premier League, Week 11, Day 1, and this will be Game 1 and 2, of course, definitely. So today, I'll be your host for today, TeddyTibbers, and joining me today, we have a special friend, so to speak, from Legacy.
You can just call me RiceGod. For those who know me, I'm RiceGod. For those who don't know me, yes, I'm RiceGod. Hi, what can I say? Okay, yes.
So your lame joke froze me. I have no idea how to react.
I mean, you can recognize me for the good looks, right?
Okay. Moving on. Let's not let his egoistic maniac figure appear on screen for too long. Anyway, so
I'm good looking.
For the games of today, we will have the first game will be KL Hunters against the Saigon Jokers, and the second game will be Taipei Assassins versus Malaysia Eagle. So this will be one of the anticipated matches for today that everyone's going to wait to see. But before we move on onto the game, I'm going to give you a short, brief introduction of GPL. So for those of you that do not know, this is a 40k prize pool competition. It has 20 weeks run and a total of 40 games played by each team. As you can see from the list at the side, as an example, on the top 3 rankings, we'll be able to dish it out for to become the GPL champions. And Team B and Team C, of course, second and third ranking with the second and third most wins will play a best of 3 first to determine who will become one of the finalists to fight for the GPL champions. So right now we're going to look at the league standing to give you a better overview of everything. As right now we're going through 10 weeks already, so there's another 10. This is the 11th week, 10 more weeks to go, 20 more games to be played. And you can see very clearly that Taipei Assassins is in the first place with 18 wins and 2 losses. Singapore Sentinels next with 17 wins and 3 losses. So right now most people are actually fighting for the third placing, where Saigon Jokers, Kuala Lumpur Hunters, Malaysia Eagles, as well as Bangkok Titans are fighting for this chance to enter the third placing to finally get a chance to see who will become the final GPL champion. So we can see that our friend Bangkok Titans have not been doing so well, performing so well overall in this season, so to speak. But we definitely hope we will see them win a few matches in the upcoming days. So what do you think so far? Do you think anyone is going to beat Taipei Assassins? Like, are they going to have a 20-lose streak?
I think based on what we just saw, right, I think Taipei Assassins has a huge lead compared to the rest, but I think Singapore Sentinels, there's just one win difference, right? Mm-hmm. So I think they may have a chance to just be on par with them. Yes. Okay,
nice. So right now, for the first game of today, as I mentioned earlier, will be the KL Hunters against the Saigon Jokers. So this is one of the more anticipated matches so far that we have seen, where even in the GPL opening ceremony, where it was the third placing against KL Hunters against Saigon Jokers, where they fought against quite a bit, even onto the beginning of GPL, where they fought quite a few matches altogether. But right now, you can see that the Vietnam team is ahead of us by quite a few games. So definitely this will be something to be interesting to see. And you can see whether Jae-Yong will be able to actually carry the game for today. As you all have noticed, he's going to go out full force, so to speak, for the first game for KL Hunters against Saigon Jokers. A lot of players have been saying he's been carrying his team to victory as a very aggressive AD carrier at the bottom lane. And he will also do his best against the Taipei Assassins on the next game tomorrow, where he will go against BB, and we'll see who is the better AD carry for all, I suppose, Southeast Asia as well as in Taiwan in this GPL.
Jae-Yong is one of the best AD carriers I've seen in my life. If the team is 1,000 kg, he could carry the 1,000 kg team to victory. It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
I'm just a huge fan of him as an AD carry.
Okay, so of course you can see that this is a fanboy here.
Hey, cool.
Don't touch me. I'm scared of gay, you know.
Hey, cool, gay.
Cool gay. And so I'm going to introduce the teams first. As you can see, the first team for today will be the KL Hunters. So today the players that we're playing will be Goldens, the AP carry, Monkeys will be at top. And for today, jungle Dormuru will be playing, and the support will be Hagane, the AD carry will be Jae-Yong. So this is one of the more few setups that we've been seeing throughout these few weeks. So we just really want to wish them best of luck as they are our home team. Really do want them to win.
So Don Murray is playing jungle, is it
Yes,
time around?
this time around.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on to the next team, going to give you a brief introduction on the Saigon Jokers. And so let's hope they don't put the jokes on us.
Okay, and so we have Archie playing board or defense or support, I think. And we have Nix Water playing at mid, AP carry. Top, QTV. AD bot will be Violet. And support, no? What's this?
Uzi.
Uzi.
You know, the Uzi gun, I suppose.
Oh, so I suppose that he's the best support with the Uzi over there. Okay, then we have the AD bot 2Q. And the jungle, you have Juni.
Yes. So these few players, for those of you who do not know, Nick Swatter and Juni are in the top EROs for the Southeast Asia versus of Singapore and Malaysia.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yes, and they have been, after the addition of them to the team, they've been performing very well and improving the overall team play and teamwork of the team. And if you just heard the cheer from KL Hunters, and yes, that was KL Hunters cheering, it's together the manager, GM, just a guy. So what do you think for this first game? Right now, while we know that the picks and bans will be quite a bit weird, mostly more onto the Saigon Joker side, as we can see that the Nick Swatter does play a very unorthodox AP mid style. He had played Cassiopeia with like marks with spell penetration, and everything else was health per level until level 18. So right now, if we move into the game, you're going to see the bans and picks already started. So we're going to see the first champion taken now by Nocturne, will be Nocturne by the KL Hunters, and Alistar by Saigon Jokers right there. And Saigon Jokers is one of the favourites so far for in this past GPL championship. I believe he's been a top pick and top ban. So it's going to be quite interesting to see.
Oh, and then we have Twisted Fate being banned there, and Malphite follow on by the purple team, Saigon Jokers.
Well, those are like very quick bans. Like they
Yeah.
already have their strategy built on, and they know what champions to ban for opposing team. As we have seen that Nick Swatter's Twisted Fate is very, very strong.
Yeah.
And when the gangs happen, he will get the kill.
And looking at the bans, I mean, they are pretty good bans, as in Nocturne, as in once he reached level 6, he's gonna be ganking at bot and top, and it's gonna be really hard for the opponent team. Huh?
So we can see that actually KL Hunter is banning 3 global champions overall, with Nocturne, Twisted Fate, and lastly Shen. I suppose they just don't want
To be surprised.
to be surprised by any
Huh.
team fight that suddenly appears from anywhere, especially when you reach level 6. You gang when the bottom jungle gangs bottom and Shen is at top lane, teleports to bottom, Twisted Fate teleports to bottom, and then like it'll be a 4v2 instantly after that.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so last ban for Saigon Jokers is Morgana, and we can see that they're locking in the champions very quickly, like they already know what strategy they're going to play. You can see Golden's locking in Azure first, most probably going to be for Jaeyoung.
Yes,
and for
Jaeyoung.
Saigon Jokers, it's Shyvana and Irelia.
Oh, Irelia is a really strong top, and she has cleanse. No, she's probably going to give it to her top, is it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So we're going to see Hagane taking out Nunu. So right now, from what I know, Jaeyoung and Hagane, they like the Azure and Nunu combination very much because they both have an attack speed debuff.
Yes, that
which is
debuff.
actually possible to make it become minus 100% a debuff, and you can see the opponent champion unable to even unleash one attack. Like only after 2 seconds or of 1 full second, one very, very, very slow attack will appear.
Yeah, and if Jaeyoung has attack speed runes, right, he could probably hit the 1.2 ASPD.
Very quickly. Yes. So now for the third pick for KL Hunters, they're taking quite a bit of time to think. As you can see, that Shyvana is going to be a very aggressive jungler. Going to take a lot of time, most probably going to spend a lot of time counter jungling if they do pick up a slow jungler like Nautilus in the early stages or Maokai.
Oh, they picked Lee Sin.
So is this going to be a Lee Sin top or Lee Sin jungler right
No,
there?
I
What do you
think what I think is Lee Sin should be jungling this time. Because against Shyvana, you know, she can just jump around, and if Lee Sin lands his skill shot, then he may be able to just just jump into that fight and kick everyone and CC the whole team.
Definitely. It's going to be very interesting to see. So we're going to see a Lulu and Graves combination being picked up.
Oh, then we have Jace.
We're going to see a Jace being played for today.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Last week, in last week matches where GPA, oh never mind, it's going to change the Vladimir. He killed my hopes and dreams.
But Vladimir is still a viable pick. I mean, if you want to play mid, Vladimir's, I mean, you can't really gank him. He has his Sanguine's Pool and his Flash. I mean, if you want to get ganked, you just Sanguine's Pool, then just wait for anything and you just flash out and you're back at your tower.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So this is going to be very interesting to see. Oh, he's in Ari
Oh,
in the
Ari.
last week.
Oh,
So it's going to be a
Ari.
double AP combination.
So what I'm seeing, I think Vlad will play top, I think.
Yes. I believe so. Unless Ari goes top, that'll be quite weird.
No, I don't think Ari would. Oh, Riven. I
Looks like
think.
the top lane. is
Oh,
being
yet
very-
again, our hopes and dreams are crushed.
no double AP build, no Squash and Jace build, but going for a Riven right there.
But who do you think will win, Riven or Irelia?
Early stage, I believe Riven will have a better advantage in
Yes.
terms of overall damage being dealt out. But when it reaches the later stage of the game, Riven's damage does fall quite a bit. But Irelia is one of those very late game champions which damage overall, continue stacking up and become very strong.
And yes,
Overall.
we mustn't forget about her true damage. Her true damage
Yes.
is 75 per hit, right?
I think at level 5 it should be 80.
Oh, 80.
I think it's 80.
Okay. It's amazing. Okay.
And we can see right now, next water taking out Cassiopeia. So it's going to be a Ari against the Cassiopeia at the mid lane, and the bottom lane will be Nunu and Ezreal against Lulu and Graves. It's going to be quite aggressive, a lot of burst damage for Saigon Jokers, more over than KL Hunters. And jungle will be Shyvana against Lee Sin, both with quite high mobility overall in the jungle. And top lane Irelia against Riven.
And you can see that Graves has picked up Flash and Cleanse. I mean, that's pretty good against Ari, as her charm is like 3 seconds. No, 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Now, the cleanse overall will save him a lot from the exhaust,
Yeah.
the slow debuff from Nunu and Ezreal overall. So this will be very interesting to see whether Archie will be able to use his cleanse, maximize the potential of it, and come out ahead in the team fights.
But can Cleanse remove the debuff of Ignite?
Yes, it can.
Oh, yes, it can.
Yeah, after the few patches updated, yes, cleanse can remove Ignite as well. That's why it's one of the hot picks for AD
yes.
champions right now. Okay. So let's take a look again at Nick Swater's runes. Let's see whether he's playing back the same particular very special, a lot of HP. See, this is the runes I was talking about earlier.
Oh.
It's very special. No AP at all, just needs more survivability as Cassiopeia. I suppose the innate burst is going to be enough in the early stages.
Oh, he's gonna be so beefy at level 18. Look, 409 HP.
Yes, and we take a look at the masteries, it's all the same thing. He doesn't play a conventional build, you can see it's 12, 11, 7.
Yes, I can see he's taking both defense and magic resist. And what is that again? The one over there?
The spell penetration?
Uh-huh.
Yes, and also the extra health, and the other one will be intordinable. I can't pronounce
Reduce
that.
2 damage.
Yes,
right?
reduce damage,
Yeah.
2 damage taken right there. I'm going for mana regeneration. See, not really maximizing on overall damage output, but more on just nice. Yes,
Yeah,
just have
basically,
enough
it's,
damage.
yeah, basically more to sustaining the lane on this kind of builds.
Yes. So this will be interesting to see how well this plays out, and also, what do you think? What interests you right now since your first time right here with me?
Okay, I'm pretty interested in seeing Golden's masteries and runes.
Fodens?
Honestly, if he were to go for the basic standard magic resist, AP, and okay, let's have a look. Ability power.
Oh, actually a bit different where the
Yeah, he has health.
yes, his health at level 18 for his seals instead of mana regeneration, which is one of the top picks for a lot of champions. I suppose he just also want more health against Cassiopeia as she can burst a champion down very quickly after the ultimate lands.
Yeah.
So the masteries I believe will be 2109.
Oh yes, you guessed it right. Okay, someone give him a award.
So we can see there's going to be the basic mastery set, and the runes just a bit different. So this is going to be quite interesting mid lane fight to see whoever is going to come out top on this. So we can see this overall team fight composition is going to be in the advantage of Saigon Jokers maybe. I'm not sure. Like Iria has a stun. Lulu can cancel a lot of CC overall, the damage just with the ultimate. And Graves has quite a high burst damage from afar in comparison. And also we have, what's the jungle? Jungle Shyvana flying in, innately tanked with her ultimate, as well as able to do a lot of AoE damage overall. But on our side for KL Hunters, it seems to be more single target damage overall. What do you think?
Well, it depends. As in Lee Sin, we have Lee Sin. He's pretty good at early jungles and early ganks. And if he were to go for red, then I probably think that they might start off pretty well for the lanes that are going to be ganked. Yeah.
I mean, Shyvana can do the same thing, but Shyvana does not have that ability to get into distance instantly with the abilities. She needs to run towards the opponent champion, but she can do it quite well. So like, in terms of that level 2 gank after the raid buff, I believe both will get the raid buff unless they go and counter jungle somehow. What do you think? Who will have a better ganking phase?
Looking at this case, I mean, I think Lee Sin will still have a better ganking case, yeah. Because he's highly mobile and once he hits level 3, he can just shield his friends then and hits his Q and just jump and slows the opponent, and there you go, first blood, if possible.
If possible.
Yes, if possible.
Yes, definitely. And if he ganks the top lane, Riven does have a lot of ability to CC with the first skill as well as his second skill. So definitely it will help Lee Sin get into range of the ganks much easier and make sure their skills are not missed.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
Yes. So mid lane is going to be a very tough fight as well. So right now we're just going to move into game. We're going to see that right now everyone's just moving out. They've pinged each other. They're actually going to be defensive, but Saigon Jokers is actually going to be on the offensive.
Okay, you can see as the Saigon Jokers are moving towards top lane, and they're probably going to defend the red buff. As well for Team KL Hunters.
Welcome.
You can see that they're actually going to just secure their own red buff, whilst you can see the Sharana, Saigon Joker's side, they're going to be more aggressive overall. Going to try to steal the blue and maybe go for the wolf. But I mean, I suppose Sharana is able to take the blue buff very easily, and after that, straight away move back to her own area to take the red buff.
Okay.
So there's going to be invade for Saigon Jokers and a very defensive play by KL Hunters, just going to protect their red buff. I'm going to take a look. I see a king going down there. And
Oh, you can see Saigon Jokers. Saigon Jokers has just put a ward in the bush.
Oh,
I
the
think
blue buff.
that's going to be pretty hard in case when Team KL Hunters is going to get a blue, they might get interrupted.
definitely, if like Sharana doesn't go for the early gank, she goes for the red, instantly move on to the blue after that. Her health will be a bit low, and if they do. Oh, sorry, I mean Lee Sin, sorry, not Sharana. Lee Sin for KL Hunters side. But after he gets the red, if he does move on to the blue, he'll be a bit low on health.
Minions
If Sharana
have
just
spawned.
goes for him after she gets one of the buffs, will definitely be in a more advantage in terms of overall damage output being dealt at that moment of time.
As you can see, Saigon Jokers, right? I think spending 75 gold on putting a ward and the enemy's blue is pretty strategical. I've been looking in terms of when your enemy team is going for blue, you know, and you may just interrupt and ruin the whole jungle path for the opponent team.
And you can see it's actually going to be a lane swap right here. It's actually going to be a Graves and Lulu up top, and Irelia at bot. It's going to be a more EU style of playing for this game, I believe. Oh, Junie not going to use the smite onto the blue, most probably going to save for the base. You can see Monkeys here going to be caught right there by Lulu's Winterlands and normal attacks. He's going to be unable to farm at all, as Lulu is one of those aggressive supports, able to deal out a lot of damage. And I suppose Uzi does suit Lulu, as her abilities does allow her to shoot like a machine gun, the passive.
Maybe that is the reason why she chose blue.
So this is going to be very interesting to see how this turns out. You can see Riven actually walking down to the bot lane instantly. They're just going to swap the lanes,
yeah, I think
not
they're
going to
just gonna
contest for
swap.
it. Yes, because
I don't think Riven could have won that lane on top. I mean, you have Lulu and Graves. I mean, the damage output compared to trading blows, it won't really tally. As in,
Yes.
I think it's a smart choice for both of them to just swap the lanes.
definitely, unlike Irelia, Riven has no ability to suddenly close on the gaps to the minions and walk away. But Irelia, once she closes into the minions, she might be able to land a stun and move out without any problems at all. And you can see right now, they're just going to force the lane changes right here. Saigon Jokers playing a very aggressive strategies. I can't remember which game I saw. It was one of the NA competitions. It was, I think it was
Oh, you can
CLG versus...
Okay, you can see Irida going
CSM
for
or something.
monkeys. And he's dropping really low. Is he gonna go all out? Oh yes, he is. And the top his flash, trying to escape from that. Yes, he did it. And he's just gonna go back.
And you can see they're going to force a lane change again. I'm not sure. This is definitely going to be the favor of Saigon Jokers a bit, because they are the ones that are doing forcing the lane changes, and so the overall CS on their side is going to be a bit much more higher. And the match I was talking about, I don't remember it was a game 2, but it was actually CLG against another team where they picked Cho'Gath for Hotshot GG. It was a top lane. He had to fight against Caitlyn and Janna, I believe. And because they had a Vladimir as an AP top, they know that Vladimir wouldn't be able to push Cho'Gath out of the lane. So they keep swapping lanes until they finally broke the tower and then became a more stable roaming phase. So you can see right now, in terms of the goal lead, is in the favor of Saigon Jokers, because they are the ones that are forcing the lane change to happen. They are taking advantage of, after pushing the lane, they just go back to change the lanes, so their farming overall is much higher.
Yeah, and so this back-to-back lane changing, I think it's wasting valuable time.
But see, it's going to be in the
top
favor of
gang
them.
over there, and Riven is being exhausted and dropping really low, and he's down. First blood by Saigon Jokers.
See, very well played right there. Iria at level 3 and Riven is actually still at level 1, I believe, right there. Yes, she actually still at level 1, actually top the flash at the bottom lane. We can see that right now, Saigon Jokers is actually playing a very aggressive game. Even Sophia came to gank from mid to bottom, pushing, going to try to force this advantage in the early stage.
Probably it's because they keep on changing lanes and they lose valuable time and level and in terms of PC. And I don't think it's wise to just change lane all the time. I mean, you just stay with your lane and just keep on, stay back, play safe, and probably you just get your level and hope for your jungle to just gank top and hope for the best.
I mean, but Saigon Jokers is leading the pace for this game. The momentum is with them. You can see that the CS, the level, right now top lane, 1v1, Riven against Irelia, and Riven is level 2, Irelia at level 4. Everyone is unable to do anything at all.
Oh, as you can see, bottom lane, Lee Sin is trying for a gank. And is he going to go all out? And yes, Lulu's dropped low and he's being taken down by KLH, Jae Yong. And his Grave's going to go down. Lee Sin, all attacking, and Flash Pawn saving him away.
They choose to not be aggressive. I mean, if they did continue chasing with a resonating strike from Lee Sin, he might be able to get the kill. But that was a risky gamble.
Yes.
They will lose the blue buff as well.
And then again, Graves has lots of jukes, as in he can just dash across and just juke around Lee Sin.
So we see that Juni is actually in the brush right there. Not sure, is it going to be aggressive to fly out? Not just going to move back, just reaching some EXP maybe.
I can see a pink ward being placed there.
So both Bleeds being quite aggressive. Right now, Monkeys has a lot of to catch up right there. You can see Irelia going to be much more aggressive, going to push him out of the lane as fast as she can. And she does have more sustain in comparison to Riven with a normal attacks. It does heal her a bit.
Yeah, as you can see, Irela's item, he has 1 GP5 already and leaving Riven with only boots and 2 pot. So there's definitely going to be a huge advantage for Irelia compared to Riven.
So Lee Sin trying to gank Irelia, but I don't think it's going to be very successful. Bottom lane again, the fights are just happening all around. There's no boring moment, there's no actual farming phase right now in this game. You can see that both teams trying to take Saigon Drakers trying to take as much advantage as they can by roaming around. And we can see that Cassiopeia just went to plant a ward. Okay, she needs to try to steal the waves. Okay, she went to steal the waves as well. So right now you can see another top trade right there. QTV being brought down a bit low with the help of Lee Sin, and while Monkeys being too aggressive, taking a few tower hits and now being died back by Irelia. I believe the bottom tower is going to go down very soon.
Yes, I believe so. But then again, if the bottom tower is being taken, I mean, they can just make the lane static and just farm from lanes and not push. And so,
but then they don't push the lane, then Archie and Uzi will just continue to go to other lanes instead and then push down their area of the towers. I mean, these are one of those strategies that you see the lane phrasing. If you want to capitalize on it, you push other lanes together with your teammates.
but then again, if you have your jungle warded, and you can really save the team from that.
Yeah. But this something this kind of play style partially reminded me of maybe how I read this article lately done by the Team Liquid regarding Anzuru's play style, one of the Korean teams, and how they force an early low economical game.
Okay.
However, but they get the early orcas and they land the early ganks and they get the early towers.
Oh, you can see bottom towers being taken down, and it's a gang on Lulu. She's dropping really low. Is she going to be taken down? Yes, she's going to be taken down. And Ezreal being ignited there, but he still has enough HP to sustain that damage and still lives. That was excellent play there by Lee Sin. His ganks were excellent.
Definitely.
Yeah. As you can see, Lee Sin's ganks, right? If you manage to land your kill, then you manage to like CC completely the enemy team.
Definitely.
Yeah,
so right here you can see
Irelia's taking heavy damage
from the tower, being a bit too aggressive right there. But going to be forced to be pushed back, and Riven actually pulling herself back into the game. You can see the CS difference is not that far anymore, which as she was able to freeze quite a few waves at the tower just now earlier, I believe. So this is going to be interesting, and we can see that Irelia actually going to go for early, might not be Omens, but just the Warden Mill. Because the Warden Mill is very, for me, if I play against AD carry at top and I'm a more tanky champion, I have abilities to push my opponent back, Warden Mill is the best thing to buy. It does slows them down the attack as well as movement speed. It's like a free phage proccing ability as well. You see right here, Lee Sin might get caught. Juni might not dive in as she's actually going to dive in.
She's level 6, yes, and she's 7 actually. And you see at Riven's item, right, that's a unique build, right? She's bought a Elixir of Fortitude. And I mean, for that kind of gold you would spend on save up on buying GP5 since you're not farming really well on top.
I mean, it would depend. I mean, it would be because let's so to speak. Right now, you can see before I say anything about that, Saigon Drakers is actually the ones being very aggressive. You can see, as I mentioned, they're just going to secure the early gold by taking down the early towers and not going to allow KLH to do it. You can see it's going to be a 3-man push at top and 2 at bottom. And Riven's at mid right now. LV is going to bottom to push that lane. You can see right now, I believe Saigon Drakers might be able to get the second turret of the top lane.
Excuse me.
You can see a kill going down the bottom. They're going to take one tower down as well, but they're going to lose the other tower at the top for KLH. And they're most probably going to give it up because Lee Sin is not going to be able to do much.
No, but then again, having a champion that, I mean, it's psychological. If let's say a team is like, okay, let's just back off a bit. Maybe the other team is coming, okay, see Riven is dropping really low, exhaust, everything's being fought, and she's first kill. And one thing about Riven, she's very mobile. And you can, but yes.
She says she gets killed, get exhaust, eats ultimates, everything. Oh, and I mean, if she didn't die, it'd be quite sad for Saigon Jokers. I mean, they did spend a lot of things onto her. You can see Saigon Jokers, after getting the kill, moving down from the bottom, going to the mid right now. It's a 4v1 right there. Gonus most probably unable to protect the tower, but just going to try and dish out as much damage as he can.
Team's turret has been
Well, you can see Saigon Jokers are pretty aggressive in like taking down lanes and the towers. You can see they have taken 3 towers down, and as for KL Hunters, only 1 tower at the bottom lane. And Graves is moving towards Dragon. Is he going to start off Dragon?
No, I believe we're going to go back to heal first. Just to mention, a few things I tried to mention, but they were so aggressive, I couldn't mention a lot of things. Like the article I read regarding Anzubu, a Korean team, how they play, they force a low economical game. They get the early wards, early oracles to get the map control, and they do a lot of quick ganks and also a very quick pushing of the towers. So they force the opponents to play in their pace, to play defensively, and they're going to win out in the overall farming. Overall game.
Team fight is being broken out, and Ezreal's out over there, and you can see Trivana is being the boss, jumping in, but he's dropping really low. She's going to be taken, and yes, she's being taken down. And Lulu's out, and then, oh yes, and their HP is being dropped really low. Lulu managed to flash out of there in time, and oh yes, the charm hits the snake.
The snake, he's Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia, oh yes, and taken out. Wow, that's excellent teamwork when played by Team KL Hunters. Managed to take down 4 of the enemy team, leaving only Graves. And there's a 4 for 1 exchange as only Lee Sin just died. And they're just going to go straight for Dragon, which gives an additional goal, which is quite wise for them.
And we can see from that team fight, Nuno did position himself very well. He was able to catch 3 champions as they ran past him, ignored him, and just opened his ultimate, and he was forced to move out. But with the slow from Nuno, without a flash, it's going to be very hard to move out unless you are caught at the corner. You can see that even though they did take the Dragon, Monkeys does fall to the
But then it's a good exchange. It's a good exchange. 4 for 1.
4 for 2.
4 for 2.
Okay, 4 for 1 plus 1 executed by a dragon.
Oh, that was an execution. Oh, my God.
Monkeys tanked the dragon too long just now and he did get executed.
Oh, that is sad. Dying to Dragon. But it's okay, as long as they get and it's executed, they don't give goal or any experience to the enemy team. So it's fine, it's fine.
But we can see that overall CS, KL Hunters is slowly catching up. Yeah, we can see that Ivida has the highest CS than Riven, and then Lee Sin, it has the lowest CS than Sharwana. Sharwana has been pushing lanes a bit more, they farm staying in the jungle, and RV also using this a bit, and also for AD because of the lane exchanges. You can see the overall CS is in the favour of Saigon Jokers as well as tower taken, so that's why the gold difference is not that big, even though KL Hunters does have 4 more kills. So right now it's going to be quite hard to say what's happening. You can see that Graves is actually staying at top and Irida pushing at bottom, while KL Hunters is sticking together quite a bit as they want to secure the next blue that's appearing, I believe. So, but it's Vivian's actually going to move down to fight Irelia, and we're going to see whether the team fight will engage at the blue buff. Or Saigon Jokers actually planning for an early Baron? What do you think?
Nah, I don't think so, because you can see they are currently losing in team fights, so I don't believe that they will just go for early Baron. But you can have a look that they have lots of wards being placed there, and that could be an indication that they might go for early Baron, but I mean, things may go wrong.
Definitely.
Yeah, as you can see a pink ward being placed there, and yes, destroyed by Team Saigon Jokers, and they're going for top lane, which only Jaeyoung and Hagane on top lane.
Yes, and Irelia actually has, after pushing the bot lane, teleported back to base already. She did farm a bit more CS compared to Riven, as she is forced to leave the lane and she knows that Irelia is no longer there. And she went going to go for the red buff instead. So right now this is actually a very more mobile game, so to speak. After the towers have been taken down, you need a lot of wards. You need to be very cautious of your positioning, as if you do get caught, your team is going to suffer.
Yes.
So this is a bit not so standard, so to speak. Like if you see a standard League of Legends game, you see them they spend more time farming than being aggressive. Like even the ganks happen, they don't want to push down the lane too quickly. They want to spend more time farming. But in this game, you can see that Saigon Jokers want to force the whole game to be very aggressive. They took down the first towers of each lane very quickly, as well as been swapping the lanes. and just pushing whenever they can.
And you can see bottom lane is pretty passive and Riven, and Irelia is just trading blows, minor blows, which is just going to be regenerated from the lifesteal.
And Irelia actually completing the Omen as the first item is going to be able to take Azrael and Riven and Lee Sin down without any problem at all. If the Omen does proc the passive and add on the active, it's going to be very devastating against an AD team.
Yeah, I agree. And look at Cassiopeia just standing over there.
Just waiting for something to happen. They know the blue is up. They're going to see who is going to catch who right now.
I think a team fight is going to break out in the blue. Okay.
Definitely.
And I think
Shyvana
Lee Sin initiating it and catching Cassiopeia off guard, bringing her down very quickly, and she's being taken down. And Nunu procced his ulti, and then are they going to continue chasing Lulu?
Definitely they're going to chase her.
Yes, they are definitely going to chase.
They have no reason to not chase her.
Okay, look.
She's alone.
I
The
mean-
cute Yordle. There goes all the
yes,
slow
Lulu
debuffs.
Yeah. I mean, Foxfire, the Ari's charm is just so overpowered. I mean, look at the range and the walking towards you, bring the team down, and you can see just, okay. Oh yes, and she's...
Oh wait, Riven missed the ultimate right there.
But it really doesn't matter.
Oh,
they
the
just
red
got
buff
kill.
does get the kill. Instead, so right now we can see the Saigon Joker's strategy backfired by a bit, I believe. This wasn't what they had originally planned. Things are not going in how they would want it to be. And right now we can see KL slowly getting back into the advantage. We can see Hagen going to be taken down. Nope, he's going to be able to be just nice, safe, flashed away just in the nick of time before an additional tower hit hits him, and those combination skills will take him down.
From what I think during team fights, Team Saigon Jokers, if they were to initiate the fight, if the Cassiopeia were to land her ulti on all 5 enemy champions and Grace would just collateral damage over there, dealing tons of damage, I think they might stand a chance against Team KL Hunters.
Definitely, but we can see that overall, even though with all the wards happening, we can see that Saigon Jokers are the one that are being caught out of position overall in this fight. You can see that the pink ward did spot the green ward earlier, but KL Hunters just did not decide to break it, as they wanted to gather Saigon Jokers to try and steal the blue, thinking that they did not ward. And using that, Lee Sin jumped over to his ward and just totally disabled Cassiopeia and kicked her away from her teammates instantly.
And you can see Jaeyoung has his Trinity up, Force, ARP, and looking at Graves, he has his BT. Which one do you think will win if it were to be a one-on-one?
Definitely Azrael. Because even though Quick Draw does increase attack speed from Graves overall, but then if the skill shot of Azrael does hit, his second ability, reduce his overall attack damage, it's going to be very devastating overall. And then in terms of overall dealing 1v1 fight, in terms of pokes, in terms of moving around, Azrael does have the advantage, as his first skill does reduce the cooldown of all his skills overall, and it has a very quick cooldown. 4 seconds, I believe, at level 5 should be 3 seconds. Or 4 seconds. Yeah, so after during the fights, he procs his first skill, then he might use it a few times over and over again. But for Grace, when he bursts everything out, the only thing he can reuse would be quick draw if he does land enough auto attacks.
Oh, I can see Team KL Hunters going straight for Dragon.
Yes, but Shyvana knowing that that's
Shyvana is
happening.
just pushing it,
Blue team has slain the
ignoring
dragon.
everything, but okay, there might be a team fight being break.
Nope, Shyvana's just gonna break the tower, do her best to do it. Saigon Jokers choose not to engage, as it was going to be a 4v5 because Shyvana was focusing on trying to take down the mid tower right there.
Oh, I can see Shyvana is just going for a blue. I think they suspected it because there was like a ward and
No, there's a
she
ping.
just-
There's
there's a
ping.
ping.
Yeah, they know the blue was up, and definitely they're going to try and steer it. So they're going to pour over to protect it. You can see Shyvana being more aggressive in lane than in the jungle, so to speak. 101 CS, and with Lee Sin only with 47 CS. Lee Sin has been traveling more, clearing the jungle path and assisting his allies.
As you can see, Team KL Hunters be pretty consistent, securing the blue and the enemy team's blue, and this is going to be really hard on the Team Saigon Jokers. As in, once you lose your blue, you're not going to be able to spam the skills for Cassiopeia. She's a mana-hungry champion.
Definitely. So, the blue buff is important, but Cassiopeia can push the lane, but if she does push the lane, she's going to use out a lot of mana and will be forced to go back to heal up before she comes out again. And this is going to be a top tower taken by KL Hunters, and they're going to move back after they take it, I believe. If not, they're going to get caught. Oh, we
And
see
Shyvana's
Shyvana's
out.
ulti goes up. The Bitter Lance and the armor from Nulu's just slow him down. There goes the dragon kick right there, pushing Shyvana far away. They're not going to be able to catch up. And Nunu slowed Cassiopeia, I believe, because she left an ice trail behind her, and Nunu did fall back after that. So that was very well played by KLH right there, being very safe and actually going to be
Fair.
aggressive.
No, I think they're just
it's
gonna clear the ward.
I think they're actually going to clear the ward. They're dancing right there for quite some time. Yes, they finally take down the ward. And right now we can see a bottom fight happening, actually Irelia and Riven and the bot lane, where it's going to be very aggressive. Irelia actually trying to push the tower down, doing a lot more damage than Monkeys right there. Monkeys actually going to be on aggressive, you know she has less health.
No, but you can see Ari is moving towards down, and he may know that there's a gank coming upon, so he's just going for it. Okay, I can see a charm. Is she going to charm? No, she's not. Oh,
the stun
that
lands.
flash and stun. Oh,
Well, they're actually going to go forward for the kill there, using the Spirit Rush, missing the charm, the Omen slowing Ari down, not going to be able to catch up after that. So it's going to be, Irelia is going to be quite safe. So we see a 3v3 fight and mid right now, Cassiopeia and Irelia at bot, so is Ari and Riven. It's going to be quite interesting to see whoever gets caught off guard from behind, as there's no wards, or then when there's a ward at the dragon. Oh, they just expired, or did I say it wrongly? But I don't think there was any wards left for KL Hunters. If they did stay and fight, they might have been backstabbed from behind.
so pretty much in this game, towards now, who do you think has a chance of winning now? Do you think Saigon Jokers may be able to jump back into this game?
Definitely Saigon Jokers will have a chance to jump back into this game, because in terms of overall damage and the whole team CC wise, core control, definitely they have the advantage. Like you mentioned, if Cassiopeia is able to land ultimate, just hitting 3 people out of 5 is going to be very devastating for KL Hunters. And that means if you lose ultimate, if they do choose to dive onto Graves, or if they use it on Sharana and Sharana flies in, it's going to knock everyone up and slow them down with the aura, and they're not going to be able to reach to their AD carry in time. And with Irelia dashing in with the Omen, they're going to be slowed down by quite a lot more, a bit. But however, they do use all their CC and they miss Nunu, they forget about that cute little Yeti. He's going to just open the ultimate, and they're still going to be able to get out of the fight.
Oh, you can see Lee Sin being caught there, face checking that bush, but he's managed to escape that by using his shield on his ally.
Because right now, the only single target CC that is reliable, that will land a stun, so to speak, is actually Lulu's Polymorph.
But then again, you will have Shyvana.
No, I mean, but the knockup is the ultimate. So for Lee Sin, if you don't actually stun him, he's going to be able to just fly out, no problem, using his abilities like we mentioned. And how mobile he is, he's going to be able to just use his Resonating Strike, move away, Safeguard, and Iron Wheel to move away as well, or use his Dragon's Reach, that OP kick.
Yo! Well, actually, it all depends on who initiates and their positioning, actually.
Yes, because it's quite a fair game. You know, KL Hunters is in a slight lead of about 3,000 gold, but it's actually not that much overall, because it just means that there's 7 kills, like 7,000, 2,100 plus a bit more CS on the Tower of the Dragon right there. That's why they are leading just by that much. So if a team fight is suddenly they get aced by Saigon Jokers, then the gold difference will be about this. Will change to Saigon Joker's side, as Ezreal does have a streak of 7 kills and 0 death. And his bottom is Last Whispers and up as well right now. So we're gonna take a look at the overall gold game. You can see that Ezreal is at 184 CS and Graves is at 215.
But actually, it really doesn't matter, because like Jaeyoung has 7 kills, and that really gives an advantage on goal in terms of goal, compared to Grace, who has only 1 kill and 1 assist.
Yeah. And that's about, I think, 2,000 more, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean 2,000 is a huge difference. Actually.
No, we can see it's actually the actual amount is about 2,500 right there. Grace has 7,500 and Ezreal with 9,060. Yeah, it's about 2,500 difference right there, with all the kills and extra assists. So I mean, farming in League of Legends will definitely bring you back into the game very easily. And we can definitely. So we're gonna see a Force Baron maybe.
Okay,
No.
as you can see, Team Saigon Jokers is moving towards Baron. Are they gonna? No.
No, I bet they might actually start Baron while KL Hunters takes the Dragon.
No, but as you can see, Team KL Hunters has a ward over there. So
Yeah, but I mean, Junie is afraid to deward just to make sure, confirm that the opponent's not there. You can see right now the dewarding process has begun, and they're actually gonna hide in the bush. If they do separate out, they're running at the wrong timing. KL Hunters will be the one that's going to be caught out of position. So this is definitely the team fight that Saigon Jokers needs right now.
yeah.
So, but the ward and Baron is still there, so they know they're actually not going to go for Baron. Actually going to move into Dragon instantly. Oh,
wait.
Jaehyung actually casting the ultimate, going to try to take down the
Oh
dragon
no, they have
as
just
fast as
started Baron and
possible.
they're going to take Baron down. I wonder if KLHunters managed to react fast enough to take and KS Baron in case.
I believe with the mobility, they might reach there just in time if Lee Sin
But we just
is
saw
able to go
Ezreal
in.
just wasted his ulti on the dragon. He could have used it for Baron and maybe securing the Baron.
Oh no, the Grey team does take down the Baron right there. They weren't fast enough. They did make a wrong call right there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see nothing. Oh wow, double ward taking place. I believe they just want to make sure that KLHunters doesn't follow up and two people just ward at the same time. So this is gonna be in the favor of Saigon Jokers right now. We know in the item build wise right now the favor is in KLHunters side for Ahri as well as for Ezreal. But overall right now with the extra buff from Baron, the extra AD, the extra AP, is gonna help them a lot more in the battle of the HP regeneration as well.
I can see Jaehyung being a beast. Just
Farming.
farming the mid lane. And do I see ward placed in mid lane?
Yeah.
Why is there ward placed there?
I mean, it's definitely is a good ward actually. I think maybe KLHunters missed that ward. Cause just now they saw KLHunters run to the mid lane, but after that they ran back to the bot lane, and then that's how Saigon Jokers knew they could take the Baron because they knew that KLH was at the dragon. Yeah. I mean, it is a very exposed ward, so to speak. If someone has an Oracle, it's definitely be taken down very easily. But it does help you spot like if your enemy is still in the mid lane overall.
But now looking at Team Saigon Jokers, they have Baron buff and they're probably just going to push mid. And I think KLHunters have to play pretty passive and hugging the tower to prevent any casualties.
But in my opinion, in my opinion,
Opinion.
I don't know. You just brainwash me somehow. I'm not sure why. You know,
What can I
I'm gonna
say?
puke rainbows or something. But I
Yeah.
believe that Saigon Jokers will be more passive actually. They do know that they are at the loss at the moment. They're actually going to try to push the lanes in terms of getting the overall more farm to get back into the game, like counter jungling, taking the CS as KLHunters will not move out to force the fight right now. As you know, when the opponent is Baron buff, you do not force the fight unless you're able to catch them all out of position and kill them off one by one.
Yes, I agree.
So it's like this is going to be a more passive game right now, unless someone gets caught out of position.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
waiting for someone to make a mistake and cost the game.
As Baron buff does last for 4 minutes, so KLHunters might play a passive 4 minutes game, while it's for Saigon Jokers, they're just going to use that 4 minutes to farm up as much as they can. And finally, most probably going to try and take down the mid tower, I believe, as everyone is in position, and they have cleared the minion waves for both areas. They will not reach the base in time.
You can see both teams are all gathered around mid, hoping for someone to make a mistake.
So is Hagen going to be the boss to make the mistake? He is known for charging out to throw ice balls. With
Probably
Zuzu.
he's the man. He's the man.
The Yeti Rider.
Yeah, the Yeti. No, he's a robot.
Yes, the robot. Freak's voice. What is? I forgot what he comments about freaks. So right here, we're gonna see nothing happen. The pushing, the backing, the pushing and the backing. It's like dancing. They're just gonna push a bit, go back a bit, push a bit, go back a bit. Gonna try to find a single place for advantage.
But as you can see, the Team Saigon Jokers find no opportunity in this and they're just gonna probably split lane and push the other lanes and hope for the best.
But KLHunters is doing a good job in maintaining the gold difference of 2,000. You know, they did lose the Baron buff and the money from there. And we can see Don Movie actually just dancing, or lifting his leg up there, taunting at me. Not gonna do anything.
Okay.
So right now, what do you think overall?
I think KLHunters is doing a pretty good job currently because they know the enemy team has Baron buff and they try not to extend too much and maintain close to the tower and prevent themselves from being caught. I can see a fight breaking out at the top, Riven and Aurelia.
Oh, Shyvana.
Shyvana, sorry.
Yes, see your blurriness. My blurriness dropped off you, and now you're gonna say the wrong thing.
It must be a disease though.
So we're gonna see right now the game's gonna reach the 30-minute mark soon, and the whole game is gonna be very passive. It is a fair fight between two teams, as you can see, both doing their best to maintain their own advantage and if not trying to chase back into getting the advantages. You see Domi gonna be very aggressive, gonna lane there, gonna move in to try to hit the Irelia as they know that Fufu never went back, and you can see Shyvana is gonna get caught.
No, she's not. Her mobility is high enough to just escape that just in the nick of time.
And able to use the ultimate to fly away from danger as well.
As you can see, Team Saigon's Joker's Baron buff is expired, and you can see KL Hunters is being a little bit more aggressive now, just hiding in the bush. Surprise sack.
You see that I believe once they spot Cassiopeia going down to the bottom lane, they will come out, but they're actually just waiting for someone to get caught, to walk into them. I don't think that's very wise. Actually, they need to make something happen right now. As the bottom lane is definitely going to go down, Irida and Cassiopeia as their Lulu's falling off from behind. Sharana staying in the mid lane, Graves also moving to the bot lane. Right now they're going to try to catch Juni, but Jimmy, as you mentioned, does have very high mobility, it's not going to work out. And the bot lane does go to Saigon Joker. And Countess is actually just going to trade, going to push the lane easily, going to tank the towers, going to try and take it down. It's going to be a...
They're just going to ignore the tower's bottom and they're just going to push and see who's the faster one. But in terms of pushing, I think Team KL Hunters will be faster because you have the additional attack speed from Nunu's and
Nunu's buff and
Nunu's buff, yes.
Ezreal's buff as well.
Oh, oh my god, look at that.
Is this going to be a base right now? As Sharana is not pushing with them, they're going to be a bit more slower. This is going to be very interesting to see. As the overall damage output is definitely in the favor of
this is
KL
very
Hunters, and we're going to see
Jaehyun being taken down.
This is going to be not good.
Looking bottom. Oh no, they have taken both towers down, and this does not look good.
Wow, Saigon Joker
Team
actually
KL
going to
Hunters.
win. It's actually this base the defeat of KL Hunters right there. Even though it was a 4v5 push, Sharana did do enough time to disengage them hitting the turrets. They made a good decision. They sent someone back to stop those things from breaking. And as you're getting caught by the tower hits, not sure why.
That was really bad luck for getting aggro from the tower hit.
I believe he must have gotten exhaust by Sharana as Sharana flew in, so he didn't notice the tower was hitting him, so I will just die.
Yeah. Oh my god. That was such a close game for both towers at the enemy nexus being taken down. Oh
yes. I mean, I would say that if Sharana went to the bot lane from there, if she don't return to base, actually Counters might have the chance.
Yeah, they might have a chance.
It will be much faster.
Yes, it will be much faster.
But
yet again, it was a close match for both teams, and
yeah, it's like very close call, so to speak. Like, well,
it could have been anyone's game.
Yeah, it could have been anyone's game. Definitely. So right now I believe we're gonna have the score screen going to be shown to me soon, or they're not gonna let me see it. But yes, there it is, and we're gonna see that overall in the gold farming for the AD carry, for the AP carry as well, it's going to be the advantage of KL Hunters. And overall, even for the support, we can see that Nunu does have more money from the overall assists, and we can see that this game everything was in favor of KL Hunters, but they still lost overall in their slight, well, would you say strategical mistake? Strategics. I mean, in the strategy, they didn't make a mistake.
I think towards the end, both teams were like gambling. They're like, oh my god, should we just push in? Okay, let's just go on. Let's go push. And to no avail, Team Saigon Jokers was a better pusher and better pusher, and they managed to take down the enemy, the nexus of Team KL Hunters faster than KL Hunters could take theirs.
Yes, definitely. Maybe I should stop commentating for today. I should just go back and cry because KL Hunters lost.
But it's okay. Team Saigon Jokers did really well in their part, and as well as Team KL Hunters.
Definitely.
Oh, my heart. my heart ache.
So it's going to be very interesting to see. So for the upcoming match later, we're going to see Taipei Assassins against the Manila Eagles. So it's going to be very interesting to see later on whether this match will end up like that. It's going to be a fair fight of them fighting against each other. I know you want to look good on the camera, but doesn't mean you need to comb your hair, show off your muscles.
No, I'm just stretching, because a bit tense, sitting next to you, so I just need to. Okay, all better. Okay, me continue.
I think I want to crush you during the commercial break right now. Go soon. Right?
If you can.
If you can, definitely. So we'll see you guys later after the commercial break. I'm TeddyTibbers.
And I'm RiceGod.
He's going to feed me rice. I'm going to eat him alive, definitely. See you guys later.
We have fed him enough.
Hey, this is James Rauman with this week's IPL Top 5 Plays. Let's jump right into number 5. Our first play has CLG EU versus Incredible Miracle in the OGN Summer League. Let's throw another one in from the same game. At number 4, we have SK Gaming's Ocelot ruining this Tristana's day with his Blitzcrank. There's the first grab. The second one right as she comes back into lane. We'll go ahead and throw in the hat trick for Ocelot. At number 3, we have Corsair versus TT in our IPL 5 Taiwan qualifiers. The perfect initiation, following it up as a team. They easily pick up the double, then the quadra kill for Morgana. Fantastic play. Corki trying to get out of there, has no hope for escape. Taking a look at that again, the fantastic coordination. They get the Malphite ultimate, they get Vladimir, Graves, Morgana, everyone in sync, picks up the quadra kill, picks up the ace. TT Dragons didn't know what hit him. Coming in at number 2, we have Legion versus Dignitas in our IPL Elite Tournament. Alistar with the perfect initiation, followed by Malphite, Leona, Cassiopeia, Corki for the triple kill. Dignitas just absolutely melting in their AoE. If we take a look at it again, keep an eye on Alistar, Lauda Mortis hurting Rise with the rest of the team. Get in your hole. Beautiful execution from Legion. Our top play of the week, a nod to Moscow 5's dominant victory at ECC Poland this weekend. Here's D-Man and Xenon on the call.
Jumped on by Darien. There's the crescendo coming across from Gosu Pepper. Darien is going to drop. This time the Guardian Angel is not available. The Ignite will finish him off. Hosan managing to pick that kill up. They haven't taken Grom down. Now Diamond Prox also low. Pulled in onto Alex H. Alex H's Guardian Angel will get popped. Kubon's going to surely leap straight on him. Diamond Prox is ready and waiting for that one. Kubon is going to go down in the mix though, and immediately that's going to be Alex Hitch also going down. Kubon with his own Guardian Angel now pops back up. Genja's Guardian Angel goes down. Gosu Pepper goes down with the Oracle as well. Diamond Prox will go down with the Guardian Angel again. But Genja, meanwhile, is off on the side here. This is a whole Guardian Angel fight, and they've had to kill them at least 20 times. And Genja's come out with a double kill. Can he get a lock onto Veggie? Yes, he can. The Acid Hunter's going to come out. One more Acid Hunter, a triple kill, and an Oracle down. Moscow 5 taking victory here at the ECC Poland, the European Circuit Championships.
If you enjoyed the episode, please like and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. I'm James Rauman, and I'll see you next week.
This week on In the League, serious business.
Hello Summoners. Thank you for supporting the Singapore Sentinels in our efforts in the local scene as well as the GPL. Even though we are only 3 months old, we've come so far and we've achieved so much, and we could not have done any of this without you. August is going to be a very important month for us. We have the honour of representing Singapore in San Francisco for IPL Face-Off, and we will be matched up against strong teams like Team Curse, Team Solo Mid, and World Elite. Coming back from San Fran, we will be working hard to do well in the local Season 2 qualifiers, where the winners will get to represent Singapore in Vietnam. The winners of Vietnam will represent Southeast Asia in the Season 2 Championships in October at Los Angeles for a prize pool of $2 million. We have doubled our training and come up with new strategies and plays. I believe we really have a shot at doing well if we work hard enough. This is the biggest thing that SGS has ever done.
We will need everyone's support to make our dreams come true.
I believe we have what it takes to be the best. I have never worked so hard for anything before.
This is the biggest thing I've ever done in my life.
I want to show the world that even though we are from a small country, we can achieve big things.
I'm proud to fight for my team, my country.
I'm LY4.
I'm Hallelujah. I'm Pikuoka. I'm Darkness.
I'm Chowi.
I'm Tofu.
We are the Singapore Sentinels, and this is for Singapore.
Jason， 我对于你的表现非常的满意，也感觉到非常的骄傲。希望你能够再接再厉，为我们、为大家、为国争光，继续加油。
I'm so proud of all of you for getting into IPL Face-Off, and I really hope all of you do well there and have fun. I love you guys.
Hope you can make it this time round for Singapore.
好好比赛，照顾你自己，第几名都不要紧，尽力就好。I love you.
This is the first national day that you are not home with us. Though mom and dad missed you, we know that you are out there for a mission to win LL for Singapore, go for it, son, and you will have our support.
Josh, we are behind you all the way. 加油 Mom loves you.
Mommy, 我们在家里一定支持你的，你一定成功的。
We support you whatever you do.
Mom and me are very proud of you. We wish you all the best. We want you to do your best. Go for victories all the way with your teammates. We are behind you.
Go SGS!
Go SGS!
I love SGS.
Good luck SGS!
Fighting! Go get it!
SGS rocks.
Brothers, let's do Singapore proud.
SGS!
Make us proud.
Make us proud!
Make Singapore proud. Go Singapore, do us proud.
Go SGS! All the best!
Go, Joshua, go.
Do Singapore proud!
All the best.
加油！
加油！加油！加油 ！All the best!
Send SGS your support in the comments below and keep their spirits high. That's it for this week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and you could win a prize. And check out our other not so serious videos. This is Jehudi. Like my Facebook page. Nah, I'm just kidding. But seriously.
So welcome back to the Garena Premier League Week 11, Day 1 and Game 2. So I'm your caster for the day, I'm TeddyTibbers, and joining me today is a special member from Legacy,
RiceGod. Pow, pow, bam, bam, pow. Bam, bam, pow. Pow, pow, bam, bam, pow.
I'm quite disturbed, could you stop doing that?
You're just jealous of the guns. Oh, stop it you. Good boy. Okay, back to where we were. You don't have to be shocked. I mean, just a few hours in.
See, I have this one flat.
It's okay.
Anyway, moving on.
You just love your muscles so much.
Anyway, moving on. More importantly, as you know, the second game of today will be the Taipei Assassins against the Milan Eagles. And as you all would know, the Milan Eagles did beat the Taipei Assassins once so far in the GPL. They were the first team to beat the Taipei Assassins actually before SGS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Taipei Assassins have only lost 2 games.
Yes, lost 2 games. So 1 game to SGS and 1 game to MLE, Milan Eagles. Yes. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But before we move on to that, we're going to talk a bit about the upcoming events we're going to have. So for those of you who know, we're going to have the Season 2 Revenge Qualifier, so the Revenge Tournament, so to speak, and tomorrow RiceGod will be there as well, I believe.
Yes, I'm going to be participating in the event, and my team is going to be called Legacy, and you know, I'm Legacy RiceGod, and if you want to support me, you can just go and support me. And you know, I'm really OP. Sometimes they just need to nerf me. Right?
Are you going to go there to flex your masters and then your opponent will just FF, send to surrender in 20 minutes?
Well, it depends.
Depends
if
on
they fear the guns, pow, pow, bam.
Okay, so just to add on from that, you would see that there's actually going to be a live stream for the matches tomorrow. You go to our lls2.garena.com. You're going to be able to see it. You're going to look through the forums. You're going to be able to see it. There's going to be a link post up right there. And the live stream will start at tomorrow at 11 a.m. and most will end at 6 p.m. as there's going to be quite a few matches to be played overall for the day. So the next thing we have seen at commercial break, and also most of you will follow out the GPL release on Thursday. You will be able to see that SGA, wow, what the heck is wrong with me? So much muscle, bam, power in my head.
Must be messing with your head, I guess.
You see, Singapore Sentinels fights for Singapore. And they're going to have their first match this coming Sunday at 3 a.m. against Curse NA. So you'll be able to watch the stream on ll.garena.com/livestream, or you can go to ign.com/IPL/League of Legends to visit it. So we shall hopefully make Singapore, make us proud. Overall, they were chosen for the IPL finals. They did beat KL Hunters for the IPL qualifiers for this face-off at San Francisco. So we do wish them luck. And see, you're not strong enough. You're not there.
I'm there. I will be there. In spirit, I will be there.
Okay. Anyway, moving on. The next thing, if all of you who want to create your own skin, I know a lot of players have been coming to me and ask, so who are the people who create a skin? They have this good skin idea, there's something to come up. So we're going to have actually a National Day skin competition for Singapore and Malaysia server. For Singapore side as well as Malaysia side, as you can see, actually the Malayan picture is right there over Cornwall. It's actually every single time Jasmine asks for new skin or new champion, she say it's time to make a Malayan champion.
Malayan?
Yes.
Okay, from Cornwall, it seems. But
not out of Cornwall, but just Malayan because it symbolizes Singapore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
but
see.
for Malaysia, for those of you creative people out there, can maybe draw a traditional warrior with a crease. Traditional, what? Why are you laughing?
No,
and then
nothing.
he chose wows as projectiles. Wows.
I think that'd be good for
traditional kites.
What's that? Soraka. You can just change a banana projectile into the wow.
That's so big though.
I mean, it
Tons
doesn't
of
really
damage being thrown.
But I'm really looking forward if, let's say, they have skin for Malphite, which is a human skin.
Human.
Yeah, I always imagine him as an African American kind of person. It's like, hey, you. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Yeah, walk away. Don't you just imagine? And if let's say
I can't imagine that actually right now.
Yeah, you can. You just imagine him as an African American guy. It's like, hey, you, back off. Then his tone will be like, you can rock these guns, pow, 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 bam, pow.
You're just looking for a chance to flex those muscles. I'm gonna stop you there. Just so you know, the first prize for the National Day skin contest will be 3 times 960 Garena shells. It's going to amount to about 3,000. And second prize will be 2 times 960 Garena shells, amount to about 2,000. And the third prize will be 1 times 960 Garena shells, which is about 1,000 Garena shells overall.
So
if you meet and champion that did power wow all day, I don't think you will win. That doesn't represent Malaysia or Singapore at all.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
Okay, so do look at the forums for more information for these events. And I've regretted inviting RiceGod right now to be my co-caster.
Like that. It's okay.
Give me goosebumps all over.
I know you want me.
So we're going to move on a bit on the introduction of the next match, where it's going to be the Taipei Assassins against the Miller Eagles. So you're going to see whether the Miller Eagles is going to have another chance against Taipei Assassins, where they might win the match overall. Who knows what's going to happen? The League of Legends, just like a lot of people like to say, against boxing, all different kinds of sports, anything can happen. And miracles are created by your own hands, but not with your muscles.
But I think Manila Eagles would probably stand a chance. I mean, they've been improving, and
quite a bit overall, yeah.
Overall, they've been improving, and I think they might stand a chance against Taipei Assassins, even though they're ranked number 1.
Definitely. So right now we're going to introduce the Taipei Assassins team. They're the only team currently that's a female member inside, Kolalin, which has attracted a lot of male players, so to speak.
Could you be one of them?
No, we have GMBB.
Yes, definitely. She's the best.
So you're going to see most probably mistake be the support, maybe AD carry. So we're going to see next ABC, the AP carry, top Stanley, support Kolalin, jungle Little Boss, AD carry BB, and AP carry will be Toys. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens from this team composition they're going to bring out. So right now we're going to move on very quickly to the next team, American Eagles, for a bit as the champion section has begun. So I'll give you a quick overview of them. The AP carry Kaigu, AD carry BBY, the support Solindra, top Rebanga, jungle Misery, AD carry Morpheus, and support Ghost. So you have all seen our fabulous and fantastic faces. So right now we're going to see all the champions they're going to pick to make out the best of the best in this 5v5 match overall. So we see the first bans have been taken down will be Malphite for Taipei Assassins and Morgana for Miller Eagles right there.
You can see Malphite is always being banned all the time. Do they fear the guns?
It's been a hot pick over these past 2 months, so to speak, like as a top laner. Not that much as a jungler, as well as and also as his ultimate ability, the unstoppable force, just charging and stunning almost everyone for the opponent team is just so devastating. as you cannot reduce the duration of knockouts, even though you have Mercury Threats or Tenacity on you.
And then again, Malphite has such great initiating skills. I mean, who's gonna start the fight? And then we have Alistar being banned, and so is Rumble. Rumble, I don't think, why did they ban Rumble?
Because right now we're still using the Jace patch. And they did fix Rumble's flame splitter, so to speak. So it actually does a lot more damage overall in comparison to what damage it should be dealt. So right now, in the current patch for our server, it actually has been fixed. The damage has been reduced, so it's not so strong anymore. But currently for the Taiwan tournament realm, so using the Jace patch, it's still a much stronger champion.
As you can see, Shen's being banned by the Manila Eagles. Manila Eagles. Oh my god, it's a tongue twister for me. Manila, I'm just going to call them LLE. MLE.
Yes.
Manila.
You can see that 2 global ultimate champions have been taken out, Twister Fate and Shen. So we're maybe going to see Nocturne being picked.
Yeah.
But TPA is being...
Nunu.
Nunu meat. Ice balls all day.
Don't underestimate Nunu.
Yes. So we're going to see MLE what they're going to pick right now. It's going to be quite interesting to see because their Kassadin was the champion that actually beat TPA last time, but I believe TPA has really enough experience on how to defeat that strategy against Kassadin. So it's going to be very interesting to see what have they prepared for this match for today.
Oh, Ezreal, as you can see.
Jungle Ezreal.
Jungle Ezreal. Nah, I highly doubt that.
So the AD is going to be Ezreal and...
Blitzcrank.
Blitzcrank.
Oh, that is a very good pick over there.
But it's good. But this pick is very reliant on how well Blitzcrank is able to grab something and grab the correct opponent at the correct time.
I mean,
it's going to be very devastating.
At this level, I mean, there's going to be some good hooks and bad. Oh, they just changed it in Sona. And between Sona and Blitzcrank, which would you choose?
You want to play...
if you are playing the AD, and which kind of support would you want?
As Ezreal,
yes.
I would like to have Sona actually.
Yeah.
Sona will help me trade hits better and buff my overall damage on my skills because most of my skills scale both with AP as well as AD. So the buff from Sona will make me deal out much more damage, and she will help me poke at the same time as well. Yeah.
But if they were to choose Blitzcrank, they will have to play a bit more aggressively, and Blitzcrank will have to land his hooks, which is a bit more risky. I mean, that's the reason maybe they chose Sona instead.
Because when Blitzcrank hook is, everyone's going to charge it and deal as much damage as they can.
Yeah.
As the hook's cooldown is very long in the early stages.
11 seconds, right? I believe so.
I think it's more than that.
More than that, yeah. Level 1.
So we're going to see Mystic and Colin going to pick up the next champion. So we do see that BB is now playing for today. So actually the Mystic will be the AD carry. So Nunu most probably going to support Kog'Maw. We're going to see the very old combination. It's very famous, the Nunu and Kog'Maw. And Shyvana being picked as the jungler for TPA. It's going to be a much more aggressive jungler. I suppose it does fit Little Ball style overall as the jungler. And the last champion to be picked will be the mid champion and top champion for TPA. It's going to be very interesting to see what they pick. Because Stanley plays almost anything at top somehow and wins.
In the previous game, Manila Eagles, they have chosen Kassadin and beat them, right? And now they're just probably going to go for the same strategy and hope for the best that they may even win this game.
I mean, right now, mobility-wise, Kassadin will be able to burst down Kog'Maw quite easily, so to speak. Oh, never mind. It's actually going to be Ahri and Nocturne. But playing out Ahri so quickly, if they do choose to play Rice, Ahri will be in a bind, so to speak, because Rice does counter Ahri to a certain extent overall. So it'll be very interesting to see. Oh, Skarner.
Oh, we don't see Skarner all the time. I mean, it's pretty rare pick.
I mean, Skarner does deal a lot of damage overall. If he does go for the counter jungle, he's not going to be afraid at the level 2 fight because he actually does out more damage overall with his abilities.
And his CC, I mean, his ulti can just drag anyone he wants. He'll bring anyone where he pleases.
But one of the drawbacks of the ultimate is that with QSS, I believe it's removable right now, or have they removed that? I'm not so sure. I really want to patch those that the QSS will not remove Warwick's ultimate and also Malzahar's ultimate.
Oh, it does not?
No, they said it was in the public testing stages. but I don't think they did that. So I think QSS will still be able to cancel out almost anything. You can see Rice being taken as counter to Ari, and lastly Stanley taking Jace.
Oh, finally we can see a Jace in action.
I mean, last week Stanley used Jace as well. Jace, in my opinion, currently is the strongest top lane champion overall, because he is very versatile. Okay, from range to melee to range, and overall his skills combination, the burst damage is very high. So you're going to see this Lee Sin being picked on by MLE, see how well he fares out against them. So I believe it's going to be a top lane Lee Sin against Stanley. Unless Skarner goes to top, that'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, as you said, Rice is very effective against Ari because of his snare. And I think mid is going to have a problem, I mean for Ari, when fighting against Rice.
Overall, Ivy is very skill shot based. So if she does miss a skill shot, Rice is just a machine gun, aim the opponent champion, and you could burst her down, just die like that.
Pretty sad though.
Yes, pretty sad. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah. So we're going to see Irelia being picked in the end, and in last week's match, Irelia against Jace, it didn't turn out so well for SGS as well. Tofu did get hit around by Stanley's Jace quite a bit. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how well they play this out for today.
Well, it all depends on the teamwork of the team, actually. Okay, can we just move to Skarner's and see his masteries and runes? Because I'm quite interested in looking whether he goes for
movement speed.
Yeah, movement speed quints. 4.5 quints, yes, the basics and the general. Okay, and he has magic resist,
pull level for the glyphs, flat armor for seals, attack speed marks for flat attack speed marks. So this is one of the more basic jungle builds that's being played by most champions right now for more mobility to cover out the jungle much quicker, and taking attack speed over damage cost with more hits landed. At the same time, it's actually easier to clear the jungle at the starting stages when the jungle minions are much weaker.
Yeah, and the attack speeds really help his passive because for each hit he hits, and that's like a global cooldown for his skills.
0.5 seconds and 1 second for champions, I believe.
Whoa.
Yes, so we're going to take a look at his masteries as well. It's going to be the same. Yes, going to be the 0, 21, 9, 21 defense, and 9 in utility, the basic setup for the jungler right now.
Oh, and taking improve in buff.
Definitely. 15% matters.
Yes. Yeah, it actually does, actually. 15% is a long time.
Yes. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out, and even after the match I handled last week, I actually went to scout Stanley's runes, actually, because I was always very interested to see what Stanley plays as a top lane, and for his Jace, he actually also takes movement speed, and then flat physical damage marks, flat armor seals, magic resist per level, and for his masteries, he goes for a more aggressive type, where it's 21, 09. As you can see, he takes up focusing overall on the damage for offense, not going to take the vampirism, the 3% lifesteal, taking 1.5% more damage, and taking the mana regeneration, improved recall, and 1% more movement speed. Because Jace is actually one of those mobile champions where if at level 2, you choose to push your lane to the opponent tower, you can actually straight away try to dive mid after that. It will take you about maybe, if I remember correctly, just about 10 seconds from your top lane after pushing to opponent's tower for you to travel down to your mid lane to do a gank. Very fast, very efficient, because it's definitely going to be very hard. So we can see that Mystic also took cleanse, so I think it's going to be able to cancel Skarner's ulti as well.
I think it's possible.
I think it's possible, yeah. So overall, the CC base in this type of setup for Combo, he's going to be very safe. Cancel out Sona's ulti, the charm, Irelia stun, flash away, also Skarner's ulti. So Combo is going to be very safe overall. Even with his team to protect him with Dumo's ulti and Jace's ability to improve movement speed and to move people away. So it's going to be very interesting to see how well this is played out. Because Combo is one of those champions that do not have that much that much mobility in skill-wise, but has the ability to poke opponents from a further range and slow them down before they reach onto him. So it's very weak towards champions that can dive onto him.
I see.
I thought you used to play AP Kog'Maw in mid.
Yeah, I used to, but actually I think it's more viable for AD Kog'Maw because, his attack speed and his second skill, if you just go for Madrets, and then your damage is like 10%, close to 10% of the maximum damage.
Half. As long as you don't have magic resist, you just keep doing more and more damage overall, spitting out the.
Yeah, I mean his skills are it scales quite good with AD, his ultimate. I mean, it deals fair amount of damage compared to AP. I mean, it does not beat AP.
Very
AP
sure, of course, but it still does a lot of damage.
Yeah, a fair amount of damage.
Fair amount of damage. Yes. So this is going to be very interesting to see for this fight against TPA against MLE right now. It's going to be very hard to say who will win, I suppose, based on the champion compositions. But for I've played Jace a few times. From what I know, that it's actually very hard to gank him, reposition himself very well, because his ability to knock people back, to slow them down, and improve his movement speed with the skills he casts abilities. He's actually a very mobile champion overall. He does not have the ability to immediately dash away, but his combination of skills, changing weapons, getting a free 1.75 seconds ghost, as well as his gate that gives a movement speed buff, is very, very helpful overall. So himself and his team.
I see. But I don't really play Jace, but I played against Jace before. I think it was with you in a game, and you really pwned our team. Oh, that match.
No, I didn't remember killing you with my AD Lulu and bot lane.
Oh my god, that was such...
You lose to AD Lulu. You're playing two junglers again. So enough about own things. We're going to actually move in the game. The game has begun. So we're going to see whether both sides are going to be aggressive. We're going to see a passive beginning from both sides, like just now, KLH against Saigon Jokers.
As you can see, both teams, they're going for the standard boots and 3 potions.
Yes.
Except for the supports, of course. And it's been, I mean, I seldom see people play with like Doran's Blade, Doran's Shield, Doran's rings, all this. I mean,
right now, it's all about mobility, I suppose, to run away from ganks, to put yourself in a safe position overall. It's all about how you want to position yourself and escape ganks from the jungle. Because right now, oh wow. I think Kolali gonna get caught. Oh, she flashes away instantly after that. Yes, you know she didn't burn her flash. That was a very good decision. If not, if Skarner did catch up, we'll be able to slow her down very easily. And even if she flashed away, it's going to be very easy for them to catch up after that.
Oh, but if Ezreal were to just wait a little bit more longer, I mean, he wouldn't have given his position away, and Nunu would probably just face check in there, and he probably first blood would have gone to the Manila Eagles.
But I believe it's actually because Manila Eagles wanted to check whether the opponent rush has anything there. They wanted to invade in. As you know, that Ezreal's Q did miss. It does not grant sight. But if he did hit something, he will know there's an opponent there. But if he doesn't hit anything, they know that they can run into it. So just nice the timing match where Kolali was just walking past and Ezreal used his first ability and everything just missed from there.
Yeah, but then again, it's a burnt flash for Nunu, so it'll be much more susceptible to ganks. In case Skarner is pretty potent when ganking.
Yes, especially once you overstand a bit too far, it's just going to charge in very quickly and pull you away. So slow you down instantly after that.
Funny that Tariq's skin reminds me of Rice skin reminds me of Tariq.
Why?
I don't know. He looks pink, and he just looks
it's
like
purple.
Tariq.
It's not pink.
I mean, close.
It's not that.
It doesn't really matter.
It matters because it's the gay skin. I remember the horrors. No, my friend was like, no, I should just choose this skin and buy this skin just cause I can throw my opponents just cause it's pink. And everyone likes to play with Tariq's gender, saying that he's half gay, half gay, half boy, half male, half female, that color, and his looks, handsome, pretty boy style face kind of thing.
It's been very popular for like supports to just plant wards at the opponent's bush. I mean, it gives the advantage of the
side and know when they can be aggressive, when they can push out. So right now we can see that for competitive play, they normally buy 4 wards instead of the usual 3. And then they put the ward in the early stages in the opponent's blue, opponent's red, so they can go for the early gang. You can see right there, Sona did plant the ward at their own rate to make sure that Shyvana does not go over. And for the blue team side, TPA, they plant the ward on their own blue to make sure that no one goes over trying to steal it.
Yeah, that was a strategical ward there.
In early stages, you want to protect your buff as much as possible, definitely.
Oh, there's a possible gang happening at top.
Yeah, you can see Stanley. I believe Stanley will get out of this no problem at all.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, come, let's see what it goes. Okay,
so you goes the opening.
Oh,
see, there goes all the skills. See,
yes, you're right.
Instantly changed to range and cast out the third. He was in his range form. He cast out his wall to move away instantly after that and changed to melee and used his knockback skill. Skarner couldn't even get close to slow him down. No problem at all. And if Rila did charge in to stun low, it wouldn't be that much of a problem because he did gain enough range. A few more steps, you have reached the tower right there. So Skarner has given up right now as Irida has been pushed the lane quite a bit because Jace was being targeted. So the minions have fought back and they do not trade hits that much. So the minions is going to reach the tower for top lane very soon. So we can see a very aggressive bottom lane by Ezreal and Sona, as they do have the better pokes in the early stage. Where if Nunu does throw the snowball, he'll get poked by Ezreal's skills and Sona's abilities. And for Kog'Maw, he really needs to poke with his second ability to speed the ghoul at a very far range and safe range. His Bayou Arcane Barrage.
Yes, and that damage.
Yes. I would say the name fits it when he gets like two attack per second. So it's like really just pew 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 pew.
Yeah, and that increased attack speed from Nunu's what skill is that called? The Blood Boy gives Kog'Maw the extra advantage.
The extra advantage to just keep poking the opponent now.
But then again, Sona has heal, so it doesn't really matter actually.
It matters a lot, of course. I mean, if you do force Sona to keep healing, then she will have no mana to harass you. Harass. I was about to say harass, but then I don't know why, I just brain freeze and said harass, even though I know it's wrong, it's just that word is stuck in my head because I know too much Malay and English mixing around for Malaysian language, so to speak.
So pretty much in this game, it's pretty passive and there's no ganks coming. So the junglers are just gonna farm up, get the jungles and just wait for the opportunity and just strike. And then I think Shyvana's gonna go for bottom, because it's overextended. But she wouldn't know there's a ward over there.
So even if there's the ward, Shyvana does move in quick enough and she does have the exhaust ready. And see, there goes the snowball and there goes Shyvana. Going to move in position. Knows that the Ezreal and Sona has moved a bit too fast, so they're going to give up on that. Yep, he's going to teleport in front of their faces.
We can see mid lane.
So you're going to see a gang happen at top. I think definitely there goes the movement speed buff, no problem. Instantly, that quick reaction from Sadie, seeing that Irelia actually came in for the offensive, instantly just opening the gate and moving away, no problem at all.
But you can see in mid, Ari is actually doing quite well against Rice, as the CS is only 40, the difference of 4 actually. Rice with 44 and...
Rice is 46 and Ari 43.
Yeah.
I mean, Ari definitely have an easier time farming, that's if she chooses to spam her abilities to push the lane. Because Rice is known to be a bad pusher, so to speak, in pushing the lanes. Because his abilities are more single target, and he needs his ultimate to be able to do an AoE damage. So you can see Mega being caught, nope, actually going to trade hits, end up with the advantage right there. Mystic going to be forced to go back and see it's out of wards, going to give Ezreal more farm overall. You can see top lane Jace actually doing much better. You can see the overall burst instantly taking MLE down from 1/3 life, I mean with two-thirds of his health left to 1/3, instantly bursting him down by a lot. That's what makes Jace so versatile and viable, in my opinion. He's able to do anything. Except for the free ability to flash away, but his mobility, his damage, being ranged, being melee, is just very hard to deal with overall with a lot of champions in early stages.
I can see that Rice just doing his full combo on Ari, and that's tons of damage actually.
No, he didn't hit aim for Ari, he was pushing the lane, he wants to go back.
But then again, even if he did not hit Ari, that damage actually, oh my god, that
damage. Poke a bit. You can see instantly the ward spots Skarner and see Jace moves back instantly, just standing around the gate, knowing that you can't gank me.
Yeah, Jace is actually very mobile. You can't really gank Jace. Oh my god.
Unless if Jace doesn't ward and overextends like a boss and blindly gets ganked, then definitely of course the gank will happen. But if you can see right now, TPA has been placing wards, being very protective of their own lanes, making sure the ganks don't happen. Just one ward, Jace just needs one ward and he can be safe. Positioning himself good enough, unless the opponent uses like a jungle like Nocturne or at least start a boost of mobility, we're able to catch up very easily. Definitely we have no problem at all.
You can see the support always in the early game, they either go for the mana regen item and 3 pink wards, is it?
4 green. Pinks
are
expensive, what are you talking?
No, I mean, if let's say they were to go for a pink and maybe 2 green, I mean they can just counter the...
They can counter the warding of the lane, but you see then they will lose out because you see they wanted to protect the buffs. They used 1 green ward at their own buffs in the early stage, like 1 minute and 40 seconds, just to make sure the opponent doesn't counter the buff. You can see a gank happen right here, RV being very sneaky, able to, Colony flashes away, but there goes the first blood right there, landing onto Colony, being caught because she tried to enter the brush, standing a bit too close, being a bit too aggressive. You don't see that RV come down right there. As she went back to base to buy Philosopher's Stone, not more ward, so she was caught right there out of position.
But that was a good team play by Team Manila Eagles.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see that Jace gonna own the top like a boss, being very passive, actually just focusing on the last hits and poking Irida a few times whenever he can. And Irida forced to be the defensive. Right now has a Doran shield and the Heart of Gold actually. Wow. Okay, there goes the combo, the slow, the knockback, and just moving back after that. I mean, if Irida chooses to dive in, then Stanley had no problem as Jace to trade hits. He can open his second skill, the electromagnetic field, to do damage over time, and then changing the range to burst her down even more.
Just the pushback deals 2 damage?
No, the pushback does flat magic damage with the equivalent of percentage HP.
Oh, that's really good against tanks.
Yes, very good against tanks. And at level 5, I think it does about 14%.
14%. What is the cooldown?
11%. The cooldown is like 6 to 10 seconds.
Okay, that's
I believe. Depending on how much cooldown reduction item you have, but I believe if you have 40% cooldown, it's about 6 seconds, so I believe it's a 10 second cooldown. So it's actually like a free Madret, 2 Madrets hit, just like that in Magic.
So I can see Jace being pretty aggressive there, just dropping her HP still very low. Could it be a possible gank by Shyvana?
Definitely.
Yes, it's going to be a gank.
There's nowhere for Irida to run, but Ari is coming top to support, so this is going to be interesting to see what happens.
Oh, top lane, I think.
Top lane, the gank is happening right there. Bottom lane is also preparing for a gank. We see Irida stunning Little Boss right there, but the gate and damage saves Shyvana instantly. Little Boss just flying away without any problem at all, even though taking a few hits from the tower. So right now, bottom lane is actually having another fight happening. Bottom lane, you can see Scarlet actually diving into the tower. Actually focusing on Kolalin right there. Yeah, I think, or maybe Kog'Maw did flash away. No, Kog'Maw does have his flash and cleanse. They totally did not aim him because I believe they know that he has cleanse, so just went on to Kolalin. Wow. Kolalin being the female player, being aimed by a bunch of guys. The shame.
God, that sounded a bit.
Yeah. So you're gonna see right now it's in 2 kills in favor of Malaysia Eagles, but the goal difference is actually just by that much, 400. You can see overall CS that the top lane is doing much better overall. You can see Jace with 3 Duan Blades right now, and with going to be doing so much more damage compared to Irelia. Going to be able to push her around, no problem at all. Oh, there's a good dodge there by Irelia right there, moving around.
Again, Dragon is up right now, but I don't know if they are gonna get Dragon.
No, we can see the junglers are at top for MLE, and we can see Shyvana moving down into the lane to gank bottom, knowing there's no more wards.
Oh, Shyvana is going in. Oh, and exhaust being popped up. And is he gonna use his ulti? Oh yes, and Kog'Maw cleanse off the exhaust, and yes, they managed to take him down. Kog'Maw is just flashed out and trying to be safe from. Is he going to be taken out? No,
definitely not. Yeah. As he used his ultimate right there, as well as his ignite beforehand, and a lot of hits being done, so no problem at all. So you're going to see how Stanley pushes people around, so to speak, with Jace. I want to say Jace just pushes almost any melee character at top. 1v1, no problem at all. Just totally going to harass them, push them back, deal tons of damage.
Jace is such a harassive character. I think late game, Kog'Maw will scale much more better than Ezreal.
Definitely, but Ezreal does have a stronger early to mid game. So if he's able to out-farm his opponent, farm up faster and more, he'll definitely be able to dish out more damage overall.
Yeah, but actually once the Kog'Maw reaches his Madrets, then the damage will be too much for most carries to handle.
Oh, we can see an early Oracle right there by Skarner after getting his first GP5 and a boost of mobility, which is one of the more which is part of the meta game right now. And you pick a very mobile champion and very heavy CC champion like Alistar or Maokai or Noctilus, and you go for, after GP5, boost of mobility, you go for early Oracle to just gain map control overall. Just controlling the map, not going to give vision to our opponent at all. You're going to force them to play very safe while you can do whatever you want in the whole map. So I believe that Shyvana is going to have to respawn soon and get her own Oracle very fast, very soon after this.
Okay, pretty much in the game is pretty passive now. They're just gonna trade blows, try to get as much CS as they can. I can't stress this enough, but getting CS is actually really important because like for every 15 CS you get is equivalent to 1 champion actually. So getting those CS down, waiting for the last hits, and you might just outfarm your opponent even though you're losing in kills.
Definitely. And this is one thing that TPA is very well known for. Like, they give up a lot of early kills sometimes, but their CS, they just maintain the CS advantage a lot. By a fair amount, so that the goal difference.
Oh, you can see mid lane. Oh, being taken down so fast, being melted down, even though the Scanner proc his ulti, pulling him away, and Ari just burst him down. And they're just going to go for Dragon.
So right now we can see that the goal advantage slightly going to be the advantage of Malaya Eagles just by that bit more because they're going to be able to seal the deal onto Dragon. But you can see right now with the score, 1 kill and 3 death onto Taipei Assassins, they actually had a like 500 goal lead even though they're losing behind in the kills. As you mentioned, like those
CS, they really do matter.
RV is being pushed around by Rice quite a bit. It's 1-for-1 CS against 1-2-3, so he's taking up because Rice is dead. In the top lane, because Jace went back, is moving around, not really farming. It's just a bit slight difference as well compared to Irelia. And Cormor slowly pulling himself back into the CS. Early stage he got pushed back quite a bit. Now after he got his Berserker Grease, his Vampiric Scepter as well as the Dawn Blade, just going to continue to be very aggressive and shoot out as much damage as he can once the Burp
Look at the attack speed and damage being dealt, and it's being dropped really low.
But I think that was Azur's fault actually. He should have used his Exum Flux, the second ability, to slow down the attack damage of Cormor before he actually started running away. Cormor just did like 3 hits before actually decided to slow his attack speed.
Yeah, but then again, Coxmore skills really good with his level, because his second skill gives him the additional percent in the opponent's max HP. Yes, the opponent's max HP. So I think Ezreal is going to have a hard time, and I think you just have to maintain the lane and just get as much CS as he can. And this Sona at her part will just have to ward around and make sure that they do not get ganked.
Oh, you can see Stanley being the one that's aggressive instead going to push Skarner away after he dewarded. Just cast his combo ability, the gate, into the first skill, pushing down Skarner by quarter health, I believe, just now, but I didn't see wrongly.
Actually close, around there, quarter.
You can see Ari actually taking a defensive stance in items, getting a Mercury Threads instead of Sorcerer Boots, and then moving on to also having an Abyssal Scepter, having a lot of Emma right there. And we can see right now, they're actually going to push the mid lane, I believe. We can see that Sharana is there, Jace is there, and Rice is there. Yes, they're going to take down the mid lane very easily and very quickly.
Mid is just going to go down. Even Ari's there.
Yes.
Oh, you can see Cockmore's item, he's not going for Blood Thruster, he's just going for Infinity Edge.
You can see the fight that engages right there, they're totally just charging into
Jace, he has burst. Oh, but Shyvana's going to be taken down. Yes, she will be taken down. Oh, so Rice is
Rice is not going to be taken down. He just reaches the tower just in the nick of time. You're going to see Cormor going to take up all the sneaky kills from behind. Not going to be enough.
Crew.
Nah, not going to be enough.
Yeah, it won't be enough.
Oh, Cormor actually got charmed right there. Oh, just dodging the Ezreal ulti right there.
Oh, but he's being taken down even though.
Being taken down by Aris for Orb of Deception. Oh, Toy is actually running into a charm. Will he be taken down as well? No, uses his flash to get away right there. Going to be very safe right now. That's a very good trade for Malaya Eagles right there. 1 for 3, I believe. No, 1 for 2.
1 for 2, yeah.
Oh wait, 3. Sharana died as well, I think.
Oh yeah, she died early on.
Yeah.
Oh, but they were all so low.
So you can see Jace. Oh, look at that damage. You can see
Ari being taken really low, and as well as Ezreal. Oh, and then they're all just going to retreat from that blow. That blow.
That blow. What is wrong with it? Are you thinking of something evil?
No, I'm not.
Not correct.
What are you thinking?
So we can see that with one tower being taken on the Taipei Assassins side. I mean, from the Taipei Assassins, but 2 being taken from Malaya Eagles. So the goal difference is not going to be that big, so to speak, even though with all the kills going on. But in terms of CS, overall, the GP5 items, all those things will slowly show the difference in the monetary gains when it reaches closer to the end game. You can see now that the item built for MLE is aiming more for the late game. You can see 2 GP5 from Aurelia, 2 GP5 on Skarner, as he is the jungler which needs it because it doesn't really need any core items to finish out the jungle very quickly or CC the opponent easily. And so on the 2 other GP5 as well. They're going to push up the economy for Malaya Eagles quite a bit if the game continues to drag on. Yeah, so we're going to see how TPA takes this into control. You can see Jace from top, after pushing the top lane, going to move to the mid because he sees 4 at bot. He's just going to push the lanes, no problem, all day. You can see 5 gathered at the bot lane for MLE right now. They're going to move into Jace soon. If they do not do anything, Jace will definitely take down the tower very quickly. So Jace knows they're actually going to move on to the blue actually. So no problem at all. I'm going to push the link a bit more, or just doing some damage before he leaves. Look at that movement speed.
Yeah, oh my god.
Right now, just going to charge back onto top soon, or?
No, I'm just going to try Jace when I get back. Jace is so highly mobile, and you just can't gank Jace. But I've seen people play Jace as a jungler, but I don't think it's really viable because he's like pretty slow and he takes a lot of damage, right?
He does take quite a bit of damage, but he does have the overall skills to spam up to clear the jungle quite quickly.
Like you can see a ping at Baron, but Ryze.
No, Ryze is just there. I think they just want. They just say it's time to walk because it's about 20 minutes into the game. So because when he switches weapons, like if he switches from melee to range,
he gains movement speed, right?
No, he gains not only movement speed, but then his first attack will give a 15% armor reduction debuff. And MR as well.
As you can see that he just flashed into the enemy, and that was pretty bad actually.
Maybe it was a misclick right there.
I think it was a misclick.
Yeah.
Probably put on smart cast or something. Accident.
Yeah, I was about to use Exaflux and the first ability, but instead used that and jumped in for allow easy kill for TPA. So talking about Jace into jungle, like when he switches from range to melee, he actually gains a free magic attack for the first hit. It does for level 1 it does 50 damage, for level 2 it does 100.
Oh, you can see Sona propping his ulti, but I don't think that's
definitely not going to be enough.
He's taken down by Nunu, the support, yes. Kolalin taking him down.
Yes, getting some revenge.
Yeah. You take me, I take you back. Oh.
Yes. Definitely. So you can see TPA after getting those 2 kills, putting himself back into the game in terms of goal difference. I mean, it wasn't that far, so to speak, but you can see that TPA slowly taking all these small objectives, pushing, farming. It's going to be very hard for the opponent to react. We can see Jace just now pushing the top lane very quickly after that, moving back to the base because he doesn't have enough walls to see, so doesn't want to get caught. But you can see right now he just teleported back to the base, but moving out to the base so quickly, just switching weapons in between and using his third ability, the gate, to move out. As you know, the dragon is coming up, and we want to see maybe you get a free dragon but end up in a team fight.
Nah, they're just going to get a free dragon. I think they're just too far for them to do anything.
I think TPA decided to give it to them. They don't want to contest with them. Not sure why though. They were just around the area, but none of them move into the dragon.
Maybe probably they're just a bit too low and their ultis are on cooldown.
No, definitely not. But they just decided to give it anyway. I have no idea why.
I mean, they might not want to risk it, as they had a small lead actually.
So we're going to see Sona going to plant wards at the top lane. Azure, after pushing mid, going to be a scaredy cat. Not going to continue pushing. I mean, he's going to move back because if he does continue pushing mid, TPA might take the Baron. So of course, it needs to be very safe. Yeah. So we're going to see someone get caught. Yes, common ulti spots people. So he's going to charge in and boss.
Oh, but he's in front line defense. Just I just flash in and just pull him in there, and he'll be taken down really fast.
No, but he does have his cleanse up, so that's why I believe he just wants to bait out the opponent's CC. Yeah, and use the cleanse. And then when Skarner's ulti is down, he can't really do that much into disrupting the opponents.
Well, I can see all 5 of them are at top, and Jace is just casually just pushing mid.
Yes, this is what you do as Jace. Just walk around very quickly, run around quickly, and just push the rail tower you can. Spam a few skills and just run out after that.
So Jace is like a new year. Just run around, can't be slow, and just
he can be slowed, but he just has the ability to keep using it a lot. And I suppose it's more like Nidalee, so to speak. A different version of Nidalee.
I mean, it's good that Riot has created a few champions with this kind of skill-based, changing here, changing there.
They're all very interesting to play. And the new Zyra, of course, is very interesting to play, but currently a bit too overpowered.
Oh, is she?
Yes, don't you know she's getting a nerf soon?
Oh, but in this patch, I mean, there's no Zyra.
There's no Zyra as well. Just mentioning about the new champions that are coming out, you can see that Riot has put in a lot of effort to try and make it as creative as possible. A very different play style, different strategy, different way of different thought process for people to play. So you can see Rice is actually going to push mid while everyone else is at top. You can see Azure raising his arms, going to calling home, recall me, teleport back to the mother base. You know, every time I see that happen, I think of those sci-fi games. You know, like you're going to teleport, so you're just raising your hands, please catch me, and then just disappear after that.
You and your fantasies. Think about this, but then again, yeah, it's good to be a Chow once again. Chow.
Chow. He's the powwow guy. And we're going to see that even though the whole team for MLE is going to take the top tower, but TPA is going to opt to push mid and bottom instead. But they did not take down the tower, but they did manage to bring the health down by quite a bit.
Oh, Jace is gonna get. Oh, that nice flash just to escape. Oh my god.
Look at the movement speed.
You know,
right
that
there.
movement speed.
Flashing is
But that was a good reaction by
Stanley.
Stanley.
Yes. Stanley will be.
He will never be caught. I don't think he will be caught.
We shall see. Right now he has 1 kill and 0 deaths. So let's see whether that changes the end of the game.
I bet no deaths.
You bet no deaths. So we can see right now the dragon is coming up soon. Everyone is just moving into position right there. They know that at the blue buff for Sharela being a boss. Actually,
that's
still off. While flying away gets caught by the ultimate of Skarner.
And Skarner's going to be taken up by Cockmore, dealing tons of damage.
At the far range right there. Yeah, Sharela doing a job, so to speak, as the tank and initiator. Did initiate the fight in a different way, allowed Cockmore to take down the champion while everyone else was tanking hits for him.
But that was pretty unlucky for Shyvana as she outs and then gets caught by Skarner's ulti at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, for those champions that fly, so to speak, like Tristana as well, you can actually cancel the mid animation if you have the ability to stun or pull down. Like, you know how sometimes Alistar can push Tristana even though she's jumping away. The push will happen, headbutt. And then be like, I wasted that jump. So I can see Cockmore actually going for PD first and maybe Bloodthirster?
Yeah, probably he's going for Bloodthirster because that'd be the most probable thing that he might do, because going for Infinity straight because he wouldn't have enough sustain when fighting against other ADs.
Yeah, but it's hard to say because he does at the far range, just like you saw before the opponent team could reach, he really killed something with his goo. But right now in this skin you would say his fireworks. Somehow this creature is spitting off fireworks. No one can comprehend that.
Anything is possible in Asia.
Anything is possible in Asia. I see.
Oh, Irila just clearing that wave. That's going to be good for her.
Okay, so let's take a look at the goal difference. We can see that Irelia did buy 2 GP5s and then and Jace did not opt to do that. So we can see right there, even though the CS difference is an advantage of Jace, but slowly we can see that the gold, 400 extra gold coming from the GP5 right there, bringing Irelia back into the game, so to speak. The end game, those GP5s, the golds that stack up slowly, is definitely a lot more. The game drags on. Even though you lose in CS, you might lose in the kills, but with the GP5, you can definitely put yourself ahead in the game. So right now we're going to see a very aggressive, we're going to force a Baron fight, I believe, for TPA.
Okay, both teams know that
Connie's going to get caught.
Both teams knows that they're at Baron, and probably are they going to force a Baron fight? No, I don't think, because Jace is not there.
Jace is okay. Jace just runs there instantly after that. No
he
problem.
Can just appear out of nowhere. Oh my god! A wild Jace appeared.
Yes. You can see instantly he's moving into the mid lane right there very quickly, just in a few seconds. Like I think suppose in just a few 5 seconds he will be able to reach the mid lane if he did not stop to fall back, because MLE did decide to stop pushing.
In terms of CC, I think Team Manila Eagles will have a higher. Yeah, they have higher CC actually.
Definitely. Yeah, but I mean sometimes right now TPA has been playing a less CC oriented champions combinations. So far I've seen the past week and this week, but more on overall when the fight happens, that burst, the instant damage, just totally ripping opponent apart.
And that out. That far range ulti.
Yes.
Cockmore's ulti is such a useful tool.
Yes, a free sight as well.
Yeah,
so you can see if Baron going to be taken down instantly. Yes, actually going to go for the Baron.
They're going to go for Baron.
Oh, there goes the wall right there.
Oh, they hit.
They're going to de-wall very quickly, but they're going to move on to the Baron. Nope, they're going to move back.
I think they could have just forced the fight actually.
But I mean, if you caught in the center right there, if Sona does flash and ulti, hits about 3 of them, then it's going to be very hard.
Just flash and just
capture someone else as well. It's going to be very hard for them to react. So, but we can see that Rise, after getting his ROA, he actually has a Quicksilver Sash. They know that they are lacking in the CC, so they need the ability to cancel it off very quickly. So we can see right now, the wars are going on. We can go to see a very quick Baron being taken out, I believe. No problem at all with this. They did see, they're just going to back off.
You can see the goo being spit by Cockmore.
I mean, if they tried, they should be able to get it, because Skarner was a bit far away.
But it's actually a risky move for
the Taipei Assassins.
Taipei Assassins to just go for Baron like that. I mean, look at the CC. They could just wipe out the entire team.
Definitely. So we're going to see how this, instead of going for Baron, we're going to see a mid-fight engage happening right now. Skarner is just trying to try to pull Court more, but before he reaches,
Ari got caught, and is he going to be taken down? No, that flash and that
Spirit Rush frame so
Spirit
far
Rush.
away. Wow, Little Boss chasing her a bit too far alone, but did force a lot of CCs and them to stay back. They're doing enough damage. The slow goes on to Skarner. Skarner being caught by Rice. There goes that burst damage. The Nunu ultimate just slowing everyone down as well. The flash all going in, going to be caught. There goes the Oracle. And right now, Jace, is she going to charge in? Nope, actually going to decide to push the lane instead, I believe.
Amazing team play there.
I mean, it's 2 for 2, and Sona actually almost went down. Yeah, right there. Actually, in the favor of TPA right there. I mean, the single CC did come out onto the targets, but then when they were used, you can see that TPA instantly responded like, okay, it's their time now. They just rushed in instantly after that.
You can see Jace going. Is Jace a mana-hungry champion? Like just spamming his skill.
His mana cost for his ability is actually quite low. Wait, we're going to see where Cockmore gets caught. Oh, it's going to speed Guru. Oh, there goes the Cockmore, and there goes the Omens, and there goes the final Guru.
Yes, I think Cockmore's going to get caught from this.
Nah, Cockmore's going to be safe.
Oh my god.
After a long chase. Yeah. And Ezreal ulti is down as well. If the Ezreal ulti was up, if Cockmore just continuously run in the straight line, we'd definitely be able to take him down.
Oh, I can see Team Manila Eagles. Manila Eagles is just going to go for Baron.
Yes.
And are they going to take it down? But I don't think Team Taipei Assassins will be able to react fast enough before they can take the Baron.
It's good. Sharona just to walk in and smite Snail like a boss.
Probably she's just going to dragon in and just smite steal it.
And one thing good about Jace as well, he has the ability to poke from afar.
Oh yes, his...
we can see Ari being jumped on by Jace right there. I guess you're going to see
oh no, they managed. They did not manage to kill it.
But everyone is stuck inside the Baron area. We can see that Stanley is just going to slowly poke them, going to take a few hits. Everyone's just poking around, forcing them to be out of position right there. Even though they did take the Baron, but we can see right now they're actually moving away from TPA. Actually, this is TPA's opportunity to charge in. Jace with the motion speed blast over all the abilities, just going to charge in like a boss.
But to no avail, they managed to escape with all of them still alive.
But quarter to half-life gone right now. You can see, Stanley actually going to charge it. Ezreal actually revealed himself right there. Stanley going to move into him, going to use all his abilities right there. I mean, they should have went back to base to heal, maybe give out a tower, but we can see right now, the fight does happen, you'll be in favor of TPA, I believe. Yeah.
He got caught by Skarner's ulti, and he's being taken down really fast. Cockmore's down, their main AD is gone, and they're not going to be in, I think they're going to lose this fight, and yes, yeah, they've lost 2 of their members, and both carries are gone. And another one, Rice is going to be taken down as well, leaving Jace alone, running around. And he's never going to get caught, I'm telling you.
I suppose
he's
going to keep that 0.
No one's going to catch him, I'm telling you.
I mean, that was Cockmore, I think maybe cleansed too quickly.
Yeah. No, I think
Cockmore... No, because his cleanse is on cooldown already, just happened.
I think Cockmore made a mistake over there, because he was 2 and he was focusing on the turret, and this Skarner just goes in and just grabs him, and everybody just focuses him down, and they have not much damage output anymore.
I believe he wanted to actually use his cleanse to get out, but I think he got caught he was burst down too quick after that, and no one could save him from that, so to speak. So now we're going to see Malaysia taking the advantage they have with the hyper carry champion Irelia, so to speak. Cockmore is one of that as well. Cockmore is more squishy, and we're going to see how well this pays off.
You can see Cockmore's item is building. I think he's going to go for a quick silver slash as well, I think.
I believe so. But one thing to take note of, we can see a fight go on. Wow.
But
Jace being the boss he is.
He's not going to get caught. He's not going to... he's been taken down. So I was wrong all along. He actually gets caught. And that exhaust, but that mobility by Skarner, he still moves like a beast.
One thing good about Skarner is that he doesn't really need items to be tanky, which makes him one of the hated champions to deal with for me. Like, see, he has a Shredder, he has a Heart of Gold, and just now Magic Mantle and a Ruby Crystal, but he's very tanky already.
Yeah, he's pretty beefy, and he can take blows, but does he have Magic Resist?
Yes, just a bit.
Yes, a bit.
Definitely, but as a jungler, you definitely take a Magic Resist per level as well, as you saw just now, so definitely his Magic Resist should be about in the hundreds, I believe.
Probably,
Yeah.
I mean, it do scales with level. I mean, this Magic Resist. Whoa, look at the 5-man team teleporting back. Oh, that fireworks.
But we can see Cockmore actually pushing the mid lane after that, and now going to move to the top. And MLE does know the top lane is going to be pushed, as they're going to move on to top instantly, going to neglect the mid lane, I believe. No.
No, I think they're just gonna split and try to defend as much as they can.
So you can see Rice being the boss, going to take down the tower as the bat pusher.
Rice.
Rice, not RiceGod, Rice.
Oh, I had you wrong.
You see the dragon is still up. We know right now they know they've dragged them far away enough. So now we're going to move on to the dragon as well. TPA, so he's taking back objectives, taking back goal gains, so to speak. And it's going to go for, I believe this is their second dragon for the game. The first one,
I think the first one has gone to the Manila Eagles.
Yes.
Manila Eagles.
Actually, Manila Eagles going to take use of the Baron buff. It's about to finish, I believe. It's going to push the lane in.
Force mid down, I suppose.
And Toy's not going to get caught by Skarner.
Yeah, it's
going
going
to
to go
move
down.
around.
I think they're just probably going to hit the inhibitor and just down.
Nope.
Yeah, they're just going to
There
take down
goes
the
Little
inhibitor
Boss.
and, yeah.
Oh, not going to fly in. Okay, see, wow, so much damage being done on Irida right there. Now is the best time for them to charge it. You can see Toys actually running in. The gate from Jay is going to force the whole fight right there. Everyone's being caught. A good ultimate by Sona, stunning 3 people, but it's not going to be enough. And we can see Nuno's ulti slowing them down just enough. See, Jace is just going to be a boss, run through, boost the movement speed by Kog'Maw just slowly going to chase this Sona, no problem at all. Oh, wow,
he actually missed and hit the creep. Well, creep is more important, getting the CS.
Oh, he flashes over the wall.
I think he's going to take Sona down.
Yes,
Yes, he's going to take
down.
down. Yes, he's going to be down.
Yes,
and this is going to be a turn of events for Taipei Assassins. I think they're just going to down mid and try to get an inhibitor to be on par with their loss of inhibitors.
I think they're actually going to push the lanes, now to split push. Because Stanley does have the ability to change from range to push away, instead of move speed to be in safe position. No, actually Rice is going to clear the minions by a bit and let the minions push themselves, I suppose.
But I just want to recap on Rice. He flashed out of Sona's ultimate just in the nick of time just to, that was amazing play, I must say, for him to quick reaction for him to just flash out of the Sona's ultimate. I tell you, I'm feeling so ons right now.
And you see the instant burst onto Irida, I believe it's because of the Deathfire Grass onto Rice. You can see Rice actually being more AP oriented than fully mana focused and with the tankiness of the Quicksilver Sash, as the opponent does have Irelia and Skarner. They are a bit more tanky and beefy champions, so you want to burst them down as fast as you can. And these items are definitely very good. Good to do the job for Deathfire Grass, definitely.
As you can see, both the main carries of Taipei Assassins, Kog'Maw and Rice, they know that they're gonna need to be sustaining in team fights, so they both got Quicksilver Sash, which is a really good decision for them to make. Looking at the situation, they just assess, okay, they have a lot of CC, let's just get Quicksilver Sash to counter them.
So you can see that Nuno actually not going for Shurelia because they do have a free Shurelia from Jace.
Could this be a deja vu of what is happening? They're just gonna push mid and bottom.
Yeah, I think this is gonna happen again. Wow,
this is gonna happen. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be the battle of who's the faster pusher.
Oh, it's okay. Jace has returned, so it's gonna be a 5 push at bot, and Jace is gonna be defend at the tower.
Oh,
he is tanky enough. He's able to deal out quite a bit of damage. So
this is not looking good.
Yes,
this is not looking good for the Manila Eagles. Oh, I think they're just gonna push in and for the win.
Yes.
Oh, this is.
Toys actually teleporting back to the base to help Jace, and we can see right now the tower's being taken down. The second one being taken down, so Jace and Rice pushing arrow away, not allowing the teleport. That E and Q definitely forcing everyone to not get back, and only Soda is back right there because the repeat of the game just now. So that's all. He's not going to be able to stop combat.
Assassins won and Manila Eagles lost.
Oh wow!
It's exactly the same as what happened for. Oh my god!
It's like
deja vu.
Yeah, it's like deja vu. Like TPA just doing almost the exact same thing just now. They just totally send Jace one person back at the base, and Jace one person was able to totally push the way back. And actually, they did a good job. Middle was the inhibitor being pushed down. They focused the push mid instead, so the minions will not reach in time. And for the bottom minions, when they came into the base, they're a bit slow, so hitting on the inhibitor, while 5 of them charged into the turret range. So definitely no problem for Jace to defend if he just defends at the tower. Very fabulously played right there, and the Rice coming back in between the fight, just slowly to drag them to stay there longer, unable to teleport back. As recall takes 8 seconds, even improved recall, it's 7 seconds. Wow, just totally amazing plays being made right there with that both tower rush. So we're going to take a closer look at the score screen right now, as this game did end in a goal lead by Malay Eagles just by a bit. until the end when the two towers were being taken down. You can see for both AD carries, the dual difference is a bit, not that much, but I realized the two GP5s actually, and a quite high CS actually pushing herself into the game. You can see that Jace has 3 kills and 289 CS, only has 12.6k, but I realized the two GP5 with 249 CS and 7 kills has 14k.
And as for Taipei Assassins, they didn't really start off well in the early beginnings of the game, but they managed to secure the main objectives, as in taking CS and getting dragons, and yeah, so they managed to come back up from that.
From that loss, so to speak, loss. You know, when you see the first blood happen on your team, you're like,
oh, that is so bad.
It's gonna be like you're gonna lose. But when you see TPA play, when the first blood happens, the third blood happens, it's like a 0-3 score, but somehow they maintain the goal difference.
Goal lead,
yes, or the goal lead sometimes. Well, it's totally amazing. And for today, even more amazing will be, well, it's a repeat of the match. I mean, if I watched the match, okay, let's go for another base series. So wow,
they probably come from China. You know, China farmers are so good at farming.
And you can see right there, first and second game having the same base race happening, and definitely just sending 1% to defend is a better choice.
Yes,
definitely be able to stop the push from happening quite a bit. I think that MLE got a bit too confident, as they did break the mid already, and they had five champions at bot, while TPA only had 4, and Jace was nowhere to be seen. They thought they were going to be much faster, but Jace teleported back, did a lot of damage to Arida. You saw just now with his E and Q from far range, shooting the fast 3 shots with abilities to get her down to almost half health, and with the towers helping, doing a lot of pushing everyone back very easily after that.
I think the mistake by Manila Eagles is Irina was tanking the hits from the turrets. They didn't actually wait, but then again they couldn't have waited any longer because the mid was being pushed, and
I mean, if they didn't try that rush, they would have failed, because
it was a risk they must take.
Yes, it was a risk they must take. Yeah, because if they do stand there and teleport back, Jace will just poke them from afar, definitely unable to teleport back as well. They need to move at least about 5 seconds away before they teleport back. Another 8 seconds, it's going to be 30 seconds. With Cockmore, Blood Boy, Phantom Dancer, it's like 80 seconds. It's just, okay.
Oh my god. But Jace is so mobile, and I want to try him out tonight. He's so good, and I think I'm his fan. Who played Jace again? Stanley. He's my biggest fan now.
Stanley is like, for me as well, he's like one of the top laners I respect and look up the most. Like, he does play a lot of different styles. He used to play Amumu top, and he played Fizz top, he played a lot of Champions top lanes, and he manages to somehow hold the top even though he's losing, and so the goal difference in the end game is not that much difference, and he's able to perform in the game no matter what. So I'm very impressed with him so far.
I'm impressed as well.
So of course, not to forget, I was about to say goodbye, because these two matches are too amazing. It was totally deja vu to be like the same thing happening twice. So actually gonna not forget to mention that thank you all for watching the GPL live casting. So you all have a chance to win 300 Garena Shout cards. So before I move on to questions, just go through the rules and regulations, where winner will be announced on Facebook the following Monday. Shouts will be credited on the following Monday after the weekend. And the contest is only open to summoners on the Singapore or Malaysia server. So, drum roll, fake dun 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 dun. Oh, not bad, better than me, not fake. The question of the day will be, well, it actually has to do with Stanley. Just nice match. Like both top lanes did very well today. We saw 2 Iridas, a Riven, and Jace. The question of the day will be, so who is the strongest top lane champion right now?
Me.
RiceGod.
Yes, RiceGod.
Please state your champion and why. Yeah, so like some people like prefer maybe Irelia. They say that Irelia can beat almost anyone if they last long enough to late game. Just farm with the tower, no problem. Or maybe last aggressiveness with the reckless swings, true damage, or Rumble as an AP top, or maybe even
Malphite.
Yes,
even Malphite. Yes.
Yeah, so do state out which champions you think is the strongest top laner right now, as well as top lane champion, not top laner. Top lane champion, as well as state out your reasons why.
I'll probably say Taric. It's viable.
I know you just tried Taric top, but no, there was a blind pick. There was not a draft game, so not whatever.
It is viable. Okay, I shall prove it tonight. Okay.
But you should go back and play Jace, and then leave Taric for another day.
Okay, Jace. Must try Jace. Jace is so overpowered. Okay.
Nah, it's just very high mobility overall. Yeah. Okay. So definitely, we all thank you all for watching for today. So as you all watched 2 amazing matches today, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Enjoy us casting with the special guest of RiceGod, with his Poom Pow Pow. Would you like to give your audience one last?
Bam, pow, pow, pow.
I don't know why I asked you to do that. Why? My brain froze.
It's okay.
Okay, so thank you all for watching. I'm TeddyTibbers.
And I'm RiceGod.
And we'll see you again next time. Good
Ciao.
night.
Take a hold up.